my god.
So, do you guys remember what was happening?
Yes, because
We're
I
on a ship.
recorded it.
Okay. So you guys are on a ship. You're on your way to France.
There
Is
was
Ron
just
here?
a big disturbance, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Like a sea monster.
I was downstairs tending to the livestock.
You were indeed. Is Pluto here? I haven't heard him speak.
Holy shit.
He was.
He was just a second ago.
Well, I'll wait for him to say something before I continue my summary.
Pluto, where are you?
But
There he is.
alright.
Ah,
He got ganked by Mom.
yep. That's such an excellent name, man. Like, jeez. GBM is a legend.
As soon as I heard that, I was like, I wish I had come up with that name.
Yep, same.
Okay. Well, can we at least talk about other things so that the stream isn't just completely silent?
Sure. So, it is dark tonight, and it's
In
storming.
the game or outside of the game?
In the game.
Okay.
In the game, it is dark and storming.
So the waters are a little
So,
rough.
in terms of rules which some players may or may not have run into before, there will be partial cover
From the darkness.
when you're trying to hit enemies, unless you have dark vision, like Lee Longbeard.
Yeah.
Or cast light. Or have a source of light.
Wait, that's the wrong character. Charlotte, this is Charlotte. Hey, Charlotte.
Oh my god.
What's wrong, Ron?
This stupid stream.
Is
For
there other
NFL
sites
draft?
to watch it from?
Yeah, it keeps like dropping, like I guess their connection's just overloaded.
Oh, yeah, that's
I mean,
common.
Which team do you root for?
it's the draft, right? So,
Yeah.
Right, but I'm guessing he has an NFL team he roots for.
Panthers.
I root for the Patriots.
You fucking scumbag.
Uh-huh.
Don't you have, like, a team that's kind of close to you?
The 49ers, baby!
You mean like the Kansas City Chiefs because I live in Kansas City?
Wait,
Yeah,
is the 49ers the
or,
closest team to me?
like,
think so.
who were the St. Louis Rams.
Shit.
And are
Yeah,
now,
fuck
what,
that.
the LA Rams?
This is football, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think there's been some new teams. I'm not sure who the closest was.
Is Seattle closer to you, or
Does
is
Seattle have a
San
football
Francisco
team?
closer to you? Yeah, Seattle has the Seattle
Seahawks?
The
Seahawks.
Seahawks, that's right. The motherfuckers who won the cup and shit. San Francisco is closer to us than Seattle.
Well,
So,
then you have
49ers.
both
Yeah, the
the 49ers
Oh, I got
and
yeah.
the Oakland Raiders.
Raiders, that's right. Oakland Raiders. The 49ers is lower, aren't they? Yeah. Because around Oregon, like 15 years ago, when they had like those big ass fluffy jerseys that people would wear, like it was always 49ers or the Raiders in this area. That's all you saw. Or sometimes
Yeah.
Broncos, because, yeah, I don't know. Wait, are the 49ers still like a shame of the NFL?
They're like one of the worst teams available right now.
Ever, right?
But only a couple of years ago, they were doing really well.
Oh.
Their ownership kind of shit the bed.
I see.
I'm not a robot.
You're not?
No.
Well, while we're waiting for Pluto, I'm gonna be rolling some initiatives.
For what? Oh, these
I mean,
things.
should we do that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me your initiative.
Oh, yeah, we have
You
this
guys are in
girl,
combat.
too, that I'm not really pitying because she's like a rich girl who's
Oh, I
trying to
never
steal my
made an
shit.
initiative button.
Yeah, she was, but if we don't take care of her, no one will.
That's true. Something not right with this girl, though. Oh, God.
Woo!
You too?
Critical fail.
Who
Yep,
else
me and
wants to
Secret.
roll a one?
We're off to a great start. This game's rigged.
Yeah, even better. It's a 3.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I should have rolled a few dice first. Goddamn.
Oh, I didn't select. Did I select myself? Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did.
Do I get a critical roll?
Chance for critical initiative.
I mean, you did crit your initiative. Good job. Okay, this guy's at 12. This guy's at 5. Oh, this guy crit failed his initiative too.
Yay. Feels slightly less bad.
I actually had done this before, but they didn't save. Okay. Numerically descending. There we go.
Alright. The initiatives are looking alright. 2 of these things are moving before most of us, though. And then that big thing.
And that big thing.
So wait, which ones are good guys and which ones are bad guys?
The fishy looking things are bad.
We
The
leveled
dwarfs are
Okay.
good.
What level are we?
You are 4+1.
Oh. That's why all this stuff's red. I forgot. Okay.
And whatever, Pluto has a good enough memory. I am going to do the summary and hope that he gets back soon. So, you were on this ship because you were traveling to France, eventually on your way to Mesopotamia, which is where Isaiah is supposed to go for school to do an archaeological dig. You had recovered 4 stones from a ruin of some sort. And the locations where you think you need to explore are as follows. There was one in France that was red. There was one in the middle of America near the Mississippi, which was purple. There was one off in an island archipelago off of Asia, which was green. And there was one which was pink, which was in Mesopotamia, specifically Ur. So you were on this boat to try to get to France, which was on your way to Mesopotamia. You had been interacting with the crewmen and the captain and some of the other passengers. While one night when you were resting, the boat came to a sudden halt. It was very stormy that night, or this night. And when you came to see what was going on, you found these 2 crew members. Whose name are Frugar and Thorin, fighting these fish-like creatures, where there's also this giant creature that's still submerged somewhat in the sea, that's grasping on to the ship and holding it in place.
Darn thing.
And we ended right at the beginning of combat with you guys coming onto the scene.
Yep.
Is it Pluto's birthday today?
Facebook says so.
Ah. That's one thing it's useful for.
Yeah,
Have that
one
thing
of
turned
few.
off, so nobody knows.
I don't wish anybody happy birthday.
Neither do
Yeah,
I.
not
So
anymore.
it wouldn't be fair for me to have it on for everybody to wish me a birthday, you know? So I turned mine off.
And then you know who who your true friends are because they wish you a birthday because they just know your birthday. Oh.
Birthdays aren't happy. It's called Sad Dying Day. Because the second you're born,
No,
you're
it's-
No,
dying.
they're happy because it's celebrating that you're here in this world.
No, man.
It's happy because you get presents.
No, it's sad because you got older and you're dying.
I
It's your
mean, you're
joyous
older
spawn
anyway,
anniversary.
but the actual celebration is that you're here, and we're celebrating you, the person.
Nah, that's not how I celebrate the real world.
So, maybe we can have story time with some other token.
Well, who goes first? Rodney?
Yeah.
Shit, where is he anyways? Bottom deck? Top deck?
Okay. We're
Alright,
gonna have
sorry,
story
I'm back.
time with this token.
Story time.
Yeah, story time.
Oh man.
I'm back just
Here,
in time
watch
for story
that.
time.
Why do I recognize
That's a
that?
video that me and my I wasn't part of it, but my actual friends were. They did that video.
I'll have to check it out later.
But it's it's their song "Joyous Spawn Anniversary."
Joyous.
Oh, okay.
Anniversary, okay.
So, Ron's gone.
Good timing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, I was talking to my mom. She was calling me because my birthday today, as Adurian pointed out.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Thanks. Or as my spawn anniversary, as this video says,
How old are you?
29.
Nice. You're right on the edge of 30.
Yeah, not quite there yet.
You don't have to be an adult until you're 30. That's what I
Oh
think.
shit! I'm running out of time then. You gotta start being
Yeah,
an
you only
adult
have one more
soon.
year.
This is bullshit.
Wow, 30, huh? I thought I was cutting it off late at 24, but yeah. I feel like the age 24 is kind of where, like, young adults kind of start to realize consequences and responsibility better.
Probably for a lot of people, yeah. Although it's
Yeah.
like different for everyone, really.
I guess it's
but
true, but it seems like you've been in the real world long enough now to know what it's like, the daily
Yeah.
motion of life, yeah.
except for some people that don't.
Still live
But
in
yeah,
the
I think
garage,
generally though
yeah.
you're right. Like yeah, someone that's still like living at their like. I live in the shed in my parents' backyard or something. I don't know.
With high-speed internet, and I stream to my 2 viewers a day. Someday I'll make it.
Yeah. Sorry I wasn't on earlier, Mantis, because I was actually hoping to be on earlier to like do that thing for your character, but it will happen eventually.
Perhaps we can do it before session tomorrow.
Maybe. Yeah, probably. I get on a couple hours before, like around 4 o'clock or so, maybe.
Yeah.
I know. I did mention before I gotta leave early on early-ish at least. I got 10 o'clock my time. I gotta be somewhere at work.
Right.
Probably only for like a little while, because it's I think it's an interview for another like a different full time. I don't know. It might be. Hopefully, it's not a different full time position, because if it is, it's probably the one I'm gonna be like, I can't do that one. So no. But if it's the one I hope it is, then that'd be great. Hopefully, it's the full time position. I hope it is. Or I'd just be starting a couple hours earlier.
Rodney's character is going to attend the animals for this turn, and we're going to continue combat. And if he doesn't come back by his next round, I will NPC him.
Did he say where he was going?
I have to help
He said
my
he
dad.
had to help his dad.
BRB
Oh,
a
okay.
few minutes. But it's been like 25 minutes, and we still haven't started anything in the session. So we're gonna start. He's attending the animals.
Okay. I like
This
how
thing's
Secret
turn.
rolled a 2, by the way. Solid
I rolled
initiative.
a 1.
It's okay, other things also.
Yeah,
So
so
we
did
both got
Secret.
natural 1s.
Yeah, you guys both got natural 1s. She just has a lower
This guy's
bonus,
gonna come over here and attack this guy.
but not our dwarf buddies. We played cards together.
Oh yeah, I
Think.
forgot that.
And it looks like he hits. These guys are wielding tridents.
I gotta like figure out. Damn it! I forgot. This is the campaign where my Hero Lab sheet is like wrong.
And he deals
Yep.
5 damages to him. It is this guy's turn. He's sitting right next to the dwarf. He's gonna stab him with his trident. And then with his open hand, he's going to slash at him. And then with his spiky mouth, he's gonna try and bite him. The bite
So
misses,
rude.
but the other 2 hit. And he deals a total of 6 damage to this dwarf.
Oh man, that doesn't look so bad.
Hester, it is your turn.
She is going to plumb the depths of her magic, and she pulls out like a little like shell she has in her pouch, and she blows like a little bubble through it, and it surrounds her her firearm.
Okay.
And she tells Charlotte to make sure the girl. Oh no, the girl's like unconscious, isn't she?
Yeah, she's unconscious. And wet, because she peed herself.
Great.
Yeah. Well, tell her to get her somewhere safe, and then we gotta help out the others. I'm getting myself ready, and then I pull out my gun, but I stay where I am.
Okay. This thing keeps its secure grasp on the boat. And it throws some tentacles at the dwarf that's getting surrounded by fish peoples. Sends 2 at that dwarf, and then 2 at the dwarf below Isaiah. Is this a 6 or a 9?
Should be underlined if you're rolling an actual dice. Which I'm guessing
Yeah,
this
it's
was.
It was a
No, it's a
6.
fake die.
That's the advantage of DMing. You can just roll your actual dice. And
Yeah, you
as a
can just
player,
make up
usually
whatever
you can't
numbers
get
you
away
want.
with that. Yeah, you can do that too, but don't tell anyone.
Obviously, you wouldn't. Yeah.
I mean, I
And
usually
he
don't
hits,
make
or
numbers up.
it hits, each time.
Usually.
I'm not going to assume the gender of this monster.
I don't even know when the last time I had to like decided to make up a number, like fake a roll. It's been a long, long time. I don't think I've done it at all in my Thursday game. In that game, I don't think I have ever done like a fake number on that. I think all those rolls have been actual rolls.
And to Thorin, he deals 20 damages, and Thorin needs to make me a fortitude save. And I'll just roll that and let you know the results later. He also does 20 damage to the other dwarf. It is your friend's turn. He's gonna come out here and pull a boarding pike off of the wall. Isaiah, it's your turn.
Okay. Let's see. Do I want to like just run in here and hit this guy? I guess. Let's see here. I don't think I've actually used. This is like the first thing of the day, right? Like this was in the middle of the night or something. Like we should all be like fully rested and shit, right?
Yeah, you're fully rested. You haven't had any other combat.
In like days, I think.
Yeah, you've had days.
Literal months. No, wait. Not quite, but.
Not quite.
Well, if you go without a like real time at least, not the game time. Let's see here. I want to go. I could run in here, but I want to leave that open so we can run in that direction, I think. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Oh, what the... Oh, I'm in ruler mode, that's why. Like, why are things not working? Alright, there we go. So... That's 15... I'm guessing I can't go over the grate, or can I? Can I just run over this grate? Is that like... Or is it difficult terrain, or what?
No, those are smokestacks.
Okay, so I do have to go around it then.
Yeah.
So 20... Well, actually if I do... That's 7.5, 10, 15, 25, 30. Yeah, I think that's... I can get here with a single move. In that case, I can't quite get in range to attack these guys, so it probably makes sense to cast a spell here. So, I'm going to cast Mirror Image on myself, which will give me... Let's see, I'm like caster level 4, I think, so... I don't remember. Whatever, I cast Mirror Image. I'll roll the image things here as soon as I figure it out. That's my turn.
It's this guy's turn. He's not feeling too well. He's gonna take his boarding pike and try to stab this fish person kind of close to Isaiah.
I have
Nice.
5
Maximum
images.
damage.
That wasn't damage, it's images.
Oh, maximum
damage
images.
prevention. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he hits. He does 4 damage to this thing. I should put on some icons to give you guys some idea of how damaged these guys are. This fish is going to attack the dwarf. He's gonna try to bite him and then claw him. And he's sort of forgotten about his trident as he sees this other dwarf coming up near him. And he does 8 damages to him. This guy's also orange. This guy's gonna try to stab the thing that just bit him. And misses with a 2. He's gonna step back since he's not feeling too hot. Lee, it's your turn.
I guess I will attack this guy. And do my macros exist? Attack, unarmed attack. What else do I have? I guess that's probably what I want. Let's see what it does. Woo! Natural 1 again on my only 2 rolls. I missed.
You have one more, right? Oh no, you don't.
I do not.
It is this guy's turn.
Love this game.
Gonna come up, get a boarding pike off of the wall here. Charlotte, it is your turn.
Follow your dreams.
My dreams are not to be on
You
this
are
boat.
carrying this unconscious, like, 11-year-old girl in your arm.
Yeah,
Drop that shit.
I actually take her into our room and drop her on my bed.
Okay.
And cast
Okay.
mage
That's okay. My
armor
lizard will look after.
on myself.
This guy, he heard something coming from this door over here. He's gonna go figure out what it is.
Rude.
And he sees Hester, kind of surprised. He comes up
What?
and he tries to poke her with his trident.
What a jerk.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Uh-oh. You take 10 damages.
Okay.
Ron, are you here?
I don't think he's here yet.
Rip. I mean, ribbit.
I think you guys need his character.
Yeah.
Yeah, this... I don't see why. This thing's only like, what, an aboleth or something?
I don't know.
I probably should do a knowledge check of some sort on these things. I do have bardic knowledge, so I mean... Yeah, I'll do that next round, if I remember. Do I have my skills, like, on... Is that one of those things I did? Nope. Nope. No, it's not. It's probably for the best though. Like the only way I would ever bother to fill out this stupid character sheet is by importing it, and there's no way that importing this character sheet in its current state would be a good idea.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was
Well,
like, I wonder
Rodney
if I do
hears
that,
things
what'll
going
happen.
on upstairs, so he's gonna
Bad things.
make
It'll
his
break
way
the
up.
Roll20.
He's probably still not gonna get all the way here anyway, right? Like to do anything at least. So
Yeah, he gets it
gives
to
him another
heat.
round to get here.
Yeah. This guy, he sees something funny going on and doesn't like that. He's gonna come up and try to attack you.
Okay.
He's attacking you with his trident. Does a 7 hit?
Nope, doesn't even hit an image.
Oh, well. You bamboozled him.
I love that word.
This thing's going to keep attacking the juicy looking dwarf.
There's a lot of dwarves here. You should be a little more specific. I keep thinking I'm getting attacked.
Well, scroll
The
over.
dwarf. Yeah.
You'll get attacked soon. Don't worry.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, don't worry. That one misses. That one crit misses. And that one misses. He misses this dwarf 3 times in a row. Hester, it is your turn.
Alright.
You
I'm
have
gonna
a
take a
fish
5-foot
person
step back.
attacking you with a trident.
This is where Hester
I
pulls
call
out the
for,
gun.
I got my gun out, but I'm not gonna use it yet.
No, okay. It's probably best to use it at a more dramatically appropriate moment anyway.
Yeah, correct. Instead, she's gonna cast another spell, and she calls for Charlotte to help her. That I'm in trouble. But she's gonna cast a spell.
Sorry
and
about
she
that.
takes she scoops a little bit of sand from her component pouch, and it turns into a ball of mud that she throws at this thing. This is a ranged touch attack.
I don't see anything there.
No, there it is. 23.
That hits?
It was
Right, so
blank
that thing
for a
is now
second for me
blinded.
too, though. It was very strange.
That's because it's waiting for the dice to finish rolling. Sometimes it does that.
Oh, is it because of the dice animations? Maybe.
Yeah.
I have those off.
Yeah.
The creature is now blind. At the beginning of its turn, it can make a reflex save to shake off the mud.
Okay. What's a
Right,
good
that's my turn.
symbol for blind?
There's an eyeball in there. I
I
think.
use the bleedy eye thing.
There we go.
Yep, that's Hester's turn.
Yeah, it looks kind of like
And
the
she
number
uses her move action to load the gun.
Is this thing's turn. It's gonna slam at the same 2 squares that it was slamming at before with its tentacle.
So it's going after right-facing Redbeard Dwarf. Right-facing Redbeard Dwarf. Do a barrel roll.
Yes. It's going after right-facing Redbeard Dwarf.
Do a barrel roll.
That hits.
Yeah, he's dead.
He is now bleeding out.
Rip. Do I have stabilize on this character? Like the spell?
And he is
No.
now going to... It is now going to throw 2 attacks at Lee Longbeard. Does a
Rude.
26 hit?
Yeah.
Does a 16 hit?
No. Wait, how do I have that much AC? Jesus.
Because you're built for it. Go ahead and
That's
make me
right,
a
that's true.
fortitude save. You
Okay.
take 6 damages.
Oh my god, a third one in a row!
That's
That's a
like what?
miracle!
I think you're
That's
broken.
amazing.
How have I done that?
I don't know, but go ahead and roll me a d4.
This is truly a very special case of incompetence. Incompetence never seen
How
before.
much damage did you say I take?
6.
Yeah,
This
and
is
you probably took ability damage
incredible.
or something.
So, you just feel the damage from the tentacle now.
Oh good, it's a delayed effect. Those are the best because sometimes the DM forgets them.
Remind me when it is round 3.
That's probably not gonna happen.
Round 3 is not going to happen?
Oh,
No,
yeah,
he
man,
probably won't
round three's
remember
not gonna
either.
happen.
I won't remember. There's 0% chance I remember.
I'll make a note over here.
There's a rounds counter on here for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's one on here, rounds number 1, so on rounds number 4 or whatever, then that's when it's gonna happen. Or
There we
round 3 or whatever.
This guy's gonna come up and he's gonna move in and attack the thing that Lee's attacking.
Does that provoke?
Maybe, but it doesn't seem to attack it.
What? These NPCs are biased towards other NPCs. I call shenanigans.
And he hits the fish person, and he deals 2 damages.
Oh man, this guy.
Isai, it is your turn. You have a fish person in front of you who's been bamboozled by your mirror
Yeah.
images.
Okay, he's not very smart. Let's see here. I guess I'll use my luck, archaeologist luck, for that sweet +2 luck bonus on all my stuff.
Okay.
What was it actually on? Saves, ability rolls, skill checks, and weapon damage rolls and attack rolls.
So like all of your d20 rolls.
Yeah, and damage rolls. That's the important one. And then I'll stab him with the Masterwork Rapier. So that's gonna be a +9 to hit.
Okay.
Does a 15 hit
You
the
hit?
fish guy? Yay! D6 +5. Yay, a 1. Cool. He does. I do 6 damage to him then. And I only get 1 attack. So, man, it's so action economy inefficient. Why couldn't I be a magus? That's it for my turn.
Oops, that was -5.
I don't think I have any move actions I can do.
This guy's looking a little more hurt. This guy needs to make me a fortitude save. He saves. He is stable. This guy's gonna go after Lee Longbeard.
Yes.
No. There was somebody else who attacked him.
Dang it.
Left-facing dwarf. He's going to go after left-facing dwarf. Left-facing dwarf hit him.
Do a barrel roll.
He misses with his trident. He misses with his claw. And he misses with his bite. This guy, He's gonna go help Hester out.
Probably can't even get all the way there, but he can get close, right?
He can get there, but he has to double move.
No, okay. Yo, Charlotte, go
No.
punch it. You'll flank.
He,
Oh, no,
he
you
can
won't.
get to
Never
here,
mind.
I'm sorry. Lee, it is
That's
your
what I
turn.
thought, because dwarves are slow, unless they're monk dwarves, and then they get bonus move speed.
Well, I mean, I'm just gonna roll at 1, so it doesn't really matter what I do. But
Yeah, but
for
you
the
can
sake
flurry. You can flurry and roll multiple ones.
That's true. I will 5-step footstep here. I don't remember how flurry works. It's been too long.
Two
You're
at your
Unchained
maximum
Monk,
bonus.
so you just get 2 attacks, basically.
Okay, I'll flurry this guy.
Okay.
$25 and 23.
Those both
Hey,
hit.
those aren't ones.
Okay. Max damage and okay damage. 16.
This guy's not looking too hot. This guy's going to take his boarding pike and attack the one that Lee just flurried. That'll hit. And he will do 4 damages. And the one that Lee flurried is now bleeding out on the ground.
Sick.
Charlotte, it is your turn.
I want to knowledge this.
Oh, damn it, I forgot to do that. Oh well, do it. I'll do it later. I'm really good at this Pathfinder game, guys.
Are they?
Yeah,
Go
same.
ahead and give me either a knowledge arcana or a knowledge dungeoneering for the fish person. You're not exactly sure what this is because you haven't read about it, but upon examining it, you can get some information on it. It looks like it's mostly fish, partly person, and it looks like it's been monstrously deformed.
Okay.
It now no longer has legs, and it has a fish-like face and claw-like hands. You think that maybe based on how it's been looking, it should be able to see in the dark, and it can probably swim pretty well.
Resistances?
Based on the its scales and sliminess, you think that it might not be prone to cold damage.
Okay.
It might have some resistance to it.
Perfect. Then I am going to move action, pull out a wand, and then I'm going to cast a spell. Not from the wand, but my own spell.
I understand.
And I'm going to cast, she didn't really prepare the best spells for this kind of combat. So we're going to give Jitterbugs a shot and see if this fish likes dancing.
What does Jitterbugs do again?
A -4 to their dexterity.
Okay.
Forcing them
They
to
gotta save?
constantly move and twitch, basically. So they just start twitching a lot. I'm going to use my arcane reservoir as well to increase the DC to DC 18.
Okay.
Will save negates. Did I make the spell? I might have made it. I don't know.
Oh, if that succeeds, you'll have a lower reflex save to try and scoop that mud off his face.
Well, he fails. So he's now jittering.
Yeah, it's like Sona's ult.
Yeah, but
And-
there's creepy crawlies all over.
Let's do a date. Yeah, okay.
So it's probably gonna
As
stay
if
blind.
there are creepy crawlies all over him. Now it's his turn. He didn't like that. He's gonna... Does it take a standard action or something to remove the mud off of his eyes?
No, he can do it at the beginning of his turn, but if he's got for free, or he can do it as a standard action to guarantee it.
He doesn't
minus
like
4
the mud in
penalty to
his
Dex
eyes.
will help.
He's just gonna take this mud off.
With his jittering hand.
As a standard.
Yeah, as a standard.
Oh, I accidentally... Okay, I was looking up Flurry of Blows and whatnot, and I accidentally closed
And
the
he's gonna
campaign
look
window.
at his surroundings again. As a move. I forgot about it last time, but Isaiah, next time you attack, you're gonna need to roll me a percentage. Because it is dark out.
Oh.
Rodney, it is your turn.
Am I holding anything?
Sure. You're holding a big hunk of wood.
All right. I'm going to move up to this guy here.
What could go wrong? That doesn't provoke or anything, does it?
Not yet.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack him with my piece of wood.
Okay. Which, the... Actually, Yeah, okay, these ballistas aren't here. Otherwise you wouldn't be able to stand it.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
These ballistas aren't here. You can stand there.
Okay. I'm trying to
Go ahead
find-
and attack him.
Where is... I forgot how to use Hero Lab. Okay, I have Power Tech on. Is there a bonus or a negative I take
For power attack? Yeah.
for it being dark out?
Oh, it's a percentage.
Roll your attack, and if you hit, you need to roll a percentage. Okay, that hits. Roll me a percentage.
And you probably
You hit.
that. It's pretty much you have to roll higher than a 20 on the percentage.
Okay. Oh, it is not a D20.
Ooh, that takes a big chunk out of this thing's health. And you get the attention of this three-eyed fish monster that's holding on to the ship.
Oh shit, I was not here for that. I thought that was just a blown up picture.
No, that's actually there.
That's actually there.
That's why I was like, does that provoke or something when you ran up there? But I guess it didn't, because it didn't care at first. I don't know what that thing is. Probably like an aboleth or something. I don't know.
It is the guy who's been bamboozled by Isaiah. He's gonna try to attack Isaiah because he attacked him. Does a 12 hit?
Nope. Doesn't even break an image.
He's gonna continue attacking. Does a 7 hit?
No.
Wow.
What about a 5?
Oh, that one bite. No, it doesn't. Why did I even cast this mirror image spell? This is dumb. I'll probably need it for this guy down here, though.
You cast it because I rolled 3 natural ones in a row.
Yeah, I gotta make sure I remember this mirror image only lasts until turn 41. By the way.
Okay. Okay.
I'm supposed to remind you at some point. I hope you know what that is.
Round 3. It's up in chat. This guy's going to attack Rodney, the one who he just attacked.
Okay.
Does a 23
Yes.
hit? Okay. He's then going to, yeah. So, damages. You take 7 damages. He's gonna 5-foot step towards the edge of the boat. He didn't like how hard he got hit. Hester, it is your turn.
Alright, well, she's gonna take a 5-foot step back. She levels her gun with this thing, and then she's gonna fire it.
Okay. You actually hear some noises from the room below you.
Alright, well, yep, she's gonna fire it. If they're not awake,
Okay.
this will wake them up. Does 10 hit its touch?
10 does not... Oh, yes. 10 hits its touch. But you're gonna need to roll me a percentage because it's dark in here.
Okay, higher, I guess?
Yeah, higher than 20, you'll hit. You hit? So it takes 8 damages.
Then with her move action, she's gonna start reloading the gun. She puts another cartridge down the muzzle. And that's her turn.
It is this thing's turn. It saw that one humanoid-looking thing smack its minion. It's gonna send 3 tentacles at it, and 1 tentacle at the bald red dwarf fighting with its fists. Does a 24, a 15, and a 25 hit Rodney?
Okay, what was that first number?
24.
24 hits. 15 hits.
And 25?
Yes.
So you take 24 damage from 3 tentacles.
Okay.
And go ahead and roll me a fortitude save.
Okay. Uh, 4.
Okay.
Yeah, I bet Lee wishes he had the feat that I have. That's me re-roll ones on saves.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Does a 19 hit Lee?
No.
Okay.
For the record, my AC is 21.
Although the bigger thing that it does, besides letting me reroll ones, is I can reroll confirmation crit rolls.
This guy's gonna come up and aid Isaiah. He's gonna step up and thrust with his boarding pike.
Jeez.
And he hits
Lewd.
for 6 damages. This thing's looking pretty weak. Isaiah, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm not going to maintain my luck bonus, but I am going to do an actual knowledge check on this thing.
Okay.
The gigantic whatever thing. What type of check is that going to be? Dungeoneering or Arcana?
Give me a Dungeoneer.
Dungeoneering, okay. Well, good thing I have Bardic Knowledge. Otherwise I wouldn't even be able to roll this. Cool. Alright, I don't know anything. I'm glad I
what you've
rolled
gathered
it.
is it looks like this thing might be intelligent of some sort.
Might be a lizard, I think.
And it also seems to have 4 tentacles with a fairly
Fascinating.
large reach. You're
Okay.
guessing 15 or 20 foot reach. Anything more than that, I can't tell you because you don't know anything more.
Okay. Well, I still have the luck bonus even though I'm not maintaining it because of Lingering Song. Best feat ever.
Okay.
And even though it's not a song, it's just my luck bonus. Anyway, I'm going to attack the thing in front of me because, like, yeah. I can't 5-foot step because of these stupid things here, but... so I still get a plus, 9 to hit. Yep. The 21 hit?
21 hits. Go ahead and roll me percentage.
Oh yeah, percent. Nope, I miss.
You miss. It's not quite where you thought he was.
Probably would have killed him too. Oh well.
This guy is down and stable. This guy is down and needs to roll me a fortitude save.
Or
Or
con check, you
constitution
mean?
save. Still bleeding. This guy is gonna go help Hester. He's on his way, Hester. And he misses. Wait, does he miss?
tried, though.
No, he hits because of the reduced dex. And he does max damage to this thing.
Well, it's not actually reduced dex, it's just penalties to dex-based checks, technically.
We're calling it reduced for now.
Okay.
Because that's how I had it with Hester. Wait, it is your turn.
Woo! What? I'm kind of scared of the big tentacle guy. If I go here, that provokes. I guess I'll just walk over onto this dead guy and attack the guy up here.
Okay.
Nat 20 chance critical.
It is indeed.
Does
That'll
25
crit him.
confirm? Yeah. Can I just do 2 damage rolls? That should work, right?
Yeah, that'll work.
10 damage. Yeah,
This
crit
guy
the
is
almost dead
bleeding
guy.
out. It is this guy's turn. Doesn't like this thing holding on to his boat. We're gonna go up and attack it with his boarding pike. Come over to the edge of the boat and poke at it.
Oh, what could go wrong? Meet at the edge of the boat.
And this thing sees that something's coming in to attack him. We're gonna attack of opportunity it. And he hits. This guy takes 6 damages. And he has to make a fort save. And he saves. He's going to attack this thing. And he misses. He hits at it, but it sort of slides off of its smooth skin. Charlotte, it's your turn.
Okay. So, I'm going to use the wand of magic missile on that creature.
And you hit it, and it looks like it's barely standing.
Okay. And then, this is where I'm going to disappear to go cook my dinner. So if it comes around to my turn, my spell book is prepared for you to roll whatever is available there, but I have the wand made, so, yeah.
Okay.
So I'll be back.
This thing's turn. It's gonna attack the dwarf in one last effort. And he misses. And he starts bleeding out. He's not real
Right.
smart.
Oh, he had, what's it called? Ferocity, huh?
Rodney, it is your turn.
I'm going to do a full withdrawal.
Okay.
Go back here.
Okay. It's this guy's turn. He's gonna jump into the water.
Yeah, you better run.
He's
Yeah.
running away.
How do we flank this thing since it's in the water?
We don't.
I know, I'm just kidding.
The heck, is this thing actually like, what is 4x4? Is that colossal? Is this thing actually colossal?
It's 5x5, isn't it?
It's
6
actually...
6x6.
Yeah, it's...
Okay. That's definitely colossal, I think, then.
Yeah, it's really big.
I feel like it's not an aboleth then, because I think those things are like... Not that it matters, I rolled a 1 on my check anyway, so I definitely don't know what it is, but... I feel like aboleths are, like, they're really big, but I think they're, like, huge or something. Or large. No, I think they're huge. I think they're huge, but I'm not sure. Of course, I guess
Hester,
it
it
doesn't
is
necessarily
your
mean
turn.
anything. It could still be that and be like...
She casts another spell.
Okay.
She's basically praying for, she's gathering this favor that
Okay.
her patron has bestowed upon her, thanks the dwarf, and then before she goes to run past him, she bangs on the wall next to her, knowing that there's a bed on the other side, shouting, "We're still being attacked! Get up!" Then she runs past the dwarf and sees what kind of horrific thing is rocking the boat.
Okay, on this thing's turn, something happens to Lee Longbeard.
No.
Oh, no.
Don't be ridiculous.
Your skin starts becoming translucent and slimy.
Oh no. I think I know what
Your
this is.
con is reduced by 4.
Ouch. That's
My
like minus.
con is reduced by 4.
Yeah, it's like minus
Yes.
10 maximum hit points.
That's bad.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
What'd you get for rolling a 1? I don't know what to tell you.
And it's
Tell
gonna
me not
pour
to roll
all of
one.
its effort into the thing that attacked it. Uh-oh. This is a chance for crit. It crits him.
Whatever. I didn't like that dwarf anyway.
The crit itself is 20 damages. Now for the other 4. 3, I mean. That one misses. That one hits. That one hits. No. Yeah. Okay. Let's go 2 more hits. And this guy is now down and bleeding out. And he was leaning over the edge of the boat and sort of tumbles off of it. Into the water.
Yep, he's dead.
Oh, sucks for that guy.
Rip.
And still holding on to the edge of the boat. This guy's turn. He's like, no! Frugar! And goes up and he tries to attack this thing. Taking a attack of opportunity. But it misses him. Oh, and he has a chance to critical this thing. And he does.
Yeah, he was so enraged about his friend dying.
Yeah.
I guess we could
And
jump
he
into the
deals
water
a
and try to
total
rescue him.
of 8 damage to this thing.
God damn it, dwarf. Stupid left-facing Redbeard dwarf. You are the worst.
Isaiah, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move here, and then I'm going to... I don't know if this thing has combat reflexes or not, but in case it does, I think I can do this with acrobatic checks. Yes, I can do acrobatics checks, I think. Well, no, because that's half speed. I gotta move here. Hopefully that's just into threaten ranged, if not. And then I can do acrobatics through the last 2 squares, and hopefully that doesn't provoke, like... Hopefully it doesn't have combat reflexes anyway, but... Let's do my acrobatics roll. It will be +9. So 20, and then if it... So yeah, if it has higher CMD than that and combat reflexes, it can attack me. Otherwise, I just move in there and...
It does not seem to attack you.
Okay, so I either beat its acrobatics or it has no combat reflexes. Hard to say which. I'm gonna try to stab it. Stabby.
Okay.
I still have 1 more turn on this, and then I'll have to activate it again if I want. But it's a swift action to do it. 24 to hit.
Go ahead and roll me a percentage. You hit. Doesn't seem to like that. Your damages goes through.
Okay. And
Oh,
that's
Lee's standing on a dwarf.
I am indeed.
Where's this guy?
We are a small people.
Okay. This guy, he's wondering why he hasn't heard from the captain, and he's gonna go move over to find out what's going on with her.
Is that going to help with the giant beast?
He's feeling pretty hurt.
That's
Lee,
unfortunate.
it's your turn. Have you adjusted your health?
I have not. I did on my character sheet, but not here. Yeah, I lose 10 max.
yeah, and some other effects. You'll have a lower fort save, and
Yeah.
yeah, fun stuff.
At least my percentages are the same.
Indeed.
Plus, you might have to make a save later on. I'm not sure.
I guess I'll walk up and attack him.
Okay.
Seems like a bad idea.
Hey, he didn't have combat reflexes, I guess, because he didn't attack you.
He doesn't attack you.
Okay.
It's a disease. It could have totally been like not said anything, because if he did have it, he may just have been like, "Oh wait, Isaiah just didn't get attacked because he had the acrobatics," and then whack.
Alright, I'm just gonna hit him. Does a 20 hit?
Does a 20 hit? A 20 does hit.
Sick. I guess damage... 4 damages.
Okie dokie. You deal 4 damages.
Yeah.
This guy's dead. I'm gonna.
He's gonna like cleave us.
Combat tracker.
He doesn't even need to. He's got 4 attacks.
True.
Disappear from your sight.
Does cleave not use
Secret,
all
you
4
hear?
attacks on all of us?
No, cleave's just the only advantage to really using cleave in that situation is the fact that it's a standard action, so you can like run up somewhere and then hit multiple people, which you normally can't do.
I see.
Also, it's useful for like this thing has natural attacks, but if you were playing a fighter, for example, and you have iterative attacks, like that's the point. A lot of times people are like, "Oh, you have iterative attacks, you don't need cleave anymore." But cleave is all the attacks are at maximum, your maximum bonus. So I mean, there's that effect. It's kind of nice. But yeah.
Okay, well, Secret is going to walk out here and shoot a magic missile at this thing.
At the darkness.
Yep. And she deals maximum damages.
Yay.
I think I read somewhere that the guy who, like one of the guys that did that original skit, the Dead Alewives magic missile of the darkness thing was
Rodney, it is your turn.
one of the guys that did Rick and Morty, apparently. Same guy.
I can move as a standard action, right, if I use something else to take up a move action?
Yeah, you can do it with a standard
yeah.
action.
Alright, so I'm going to pull out an enlarged person potion, and move up behind Lee Longbeard. And I'm like holding
That
this potion
actually
up.
catches this thing's attention.
God damn it.
That's too big a reach.
Does a 14 hit you?
No.
Not 14. 24. It rolled a 14.
Oh my god. Yes.
You take 6 damages, and go ahead and roll me a fortitude save.
Is this a spell? Or enchantment?
No.
Alright.
The one.
Go ahead and roll me a d4.
You should have taken Defiant Luck.
Okay.
Well, at least you know what's going to happen in 3 rounds. Since
I
it
die.
happened. Probably.
Yeah.
Hester, it is your turn.
Alright, if I fire from where I'm at, am I within point blank? 30 feet of this thing's square?
Yeah, sure. If you 5-foot step up, you're definitely within point blank.
I'll take a 5-foot step. And I'll shoot my gun at it. Does 10 hit its touch?
Go ahead and roll me a percentage.
Concealments. Oh noes. You're fine.
10 does indeed hit its touch. And it seems startled by this loud noise and flash of light.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Maybe you scared it off. It spooked.
I reload my gun as a move action.
It is this thing's turn now. Well, there are 4 things in front of it. This one's going at Asaya. Does a 24 hit?
Yep, but it's got to roll versus my images.
How many of you are there? 5?
Yep, there's 6 of me. 5 images.
Jesus.
Our max
So,
rolled on
what
the...
are you? Are you a 1?
Yep.
An image
go.
goes poof. This one's at the dwarf next to you. That hits. And it deals 6 damages to him. This one's going at Lee.
No.
Does a 25 hit?
Yeah. Sadly.
It does 9 damages to you.
Really?
Really?
Lee is not happy.
This one's going at Rodney.
No.
Does a 24 hit?
R.I.P.
Probably.
It does 6 damages to you.
That's literally my fucking health.
You know, Mantis did say he was going to get us in a good ending point this session. I think he meant kill us. I'm pretty sure that's it.
Yeah.
So
Actually, it's gonna be
I
really
fall to
bad.
the ground with a enlarged person potion in my hand.
No. You're not unconscious.
Zero
Actually,
is
if you're
your-
at 0,
you need to be negative
you're disabled.
To be unconscious.
Oh.
You're disabled.
Okay.
Yeah. So that
I'm
means
just
you
sitting
can
here
take...
holding a potion.
Yeah, it basically means you can take a single standard or move action on your turn, but if you take a standard action, you start bleeding out and fall unconscious then.
Okay. So there's still
and
hope.
This dwarf needed to give me a fortitude
No,
save.
there's not for you, really, but I mean,
And he
you could
failed
still
his
do
fortitude
something.
save.
So you got that going for you.
There's not really any hope, though. Let's be real.
This guy's gonna attack this thing. And he almost hits, but he doesn't quite... Like, he hits it, but it sort of slides off its slimy skin. Isaiah, it's your turn.
I'm just handing out enlarged Persian potions for free.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to reactivate my archaeologist luck if I want to use it, and I think I definitely do.
Probably a wise plan.
And then free action, I'll dismiss it because it lasts as lingering song. Well, I'll dismiss at the end of my turn because it will last 2 more turns afterwards.
Maybe I should try and grapple the monster.
This thing
I mean,
is
you
too
could.
big for you to grapple.
I'm joking.
Oh yeah,
I'm
you actually
joking.
can't. That's right. It's too many size categories larger.
Yeah.
So you actually physically can't grapple it.
What's its size category?
Colossal.
Extra.
Very,
The largest.
very big.
The largest. No, it's not even huge. Huge is bigger than large. Gargantuan is bigger than huge. This thing is colossal, which is bigger than that.
Oh my god. Why Mantis?
I'm gonna try to stab it because reasons.
Go ahead.
Hey, that's a chance for critical,
That's
potentially.
a chance for
But I gotta roll a concealment.
Go ahead and roll your concealment.
Okay, looks like that's fine. So did 25 confirm that crit?
25 confirms the crit.
Okay. 17 damage. My crit does like as much as
My single
Rodney
attack.
does with a single normal attack of power attack, but that's okay. I don't know. I'm a decent attacker, but I'm kind of a utility character because I'm a bard.
So you stab this thing right in its middle eye right there.
It's impressive.
Get
'cause
some,
Oh,
get
2d6
some
plus
goo
10.
and juice on your rapier.
Yeah, masterwork rapier.
This guy's still there.
Pretty
This
good.
guy where is this guy? I don't know. Oh, there he is. This guy's gonna go see what's happening to the captain.
I guess if I was using my longsword, I'd have done more damage. By 2.
And he opens the door.
Well, it would have been by... Yeah, it would have been by 2. I would have done... Yeah. Yeah, maybe not. Would have mattered. I'd been less likely to hit, though, so...
And what he finds in here is a dead captain.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And
Another.
dead one of these things, and a very badly injured one of these things, feasting on the captain.
So
Lee, it is your turn.
I'm holding a enlarged potion, just begging you to drink it.
I don't even know what that does for me. It makes me one
Turns you-
size category bigger, which makes my melee attacks do an extra D of damage. Like one category
it
up.
increases your size category. It gives you 10-foot reach. It gives you bigger dice on your damage, and it gives you like strength bonus, but dex penalty. So you're easier to hit,
Guess I'll
but you do more
drink
damage.
I don't know. I kind of want to be harder to hit though. What do you think? Do you think I should drink it?
No.
Well, that's no help.
It's your
it's
truck.
kind of tough because it takes the standard action to drink a potion.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna flurry of blows this thing.
God.
Hey, there's a
for
chance
crit?
for critical.
Nope.
No crit. Rodney's like, why? Why did I come? You should. Maybe the other dwarf will take it. Five of us would be like, thanks for this potion. Except I don't remember if drinking potions provokes. It might. I know getting a potion out does, but I don't remember if drinking actually does.
And before Charlotte's turn, but after Lee's, somebody comes out of this room near Charlotte, and you see a very badly hurt Lin Lee, coming out of this compartment.
Surprise.
Man.
And she comes to help join the fight. It is Charlotte's turn. Charlotte, are you here? Secret. Nope.
She went to go make dinner, but dinner what?
And she does maximum damage to this thing again.
Awesome. She has NPC strength.
She does.
So
Rodney,
will
it's your turn.
moving provoke?
You can limited withdraw.
Of course, that'll limit withdraw as a standard action, right? Which will cause him to start bleeding out.
No, limited withdraw is a move action, I think. If you can only make... Maybe it's a...
It takes up your whole
maybe it's
turn,
a
though,
standard.
if you can only make the standard or move. It just lets you
Might be
move
right.
30, like, your normal speed,
Right.
instead of double your speed.
But yes, moving does provoke.
Yeah, I guess that you can do it with a move action.
So can I
will let
limited
you
withdraw
withdraw
with
with
a
a
move action or
move
no?
action.
Okay. I'm withdrawing up to here.
Okay.
No, actually, wait.
It doesn't
I was
seem
wrong.
to attack you.
If you are limited to taking only a standard action each round, you can withdraw as a standard action.
Well,
I don't know, you're the GM, you could change your mind on that for in this case
no,
if you want.
if you can only take a standard or move, you can limit withdraw. So if you're nauseated, you can take a limited withdraw. I'll make it a move action to limited withdraw. But you
So,
have to be in a condition where you can't take more than a standard or move.
Am I still holding my enlarged person stuff, or is that considered you like drop everything and move?
You still have it,
You can
unless
hold
you
it if
wanted
you
to
want.
drop it.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm
unless you
still
want to
holding
drop it.
Hester, it's your turn.
I fire at this thing again.
Okie dokie. Go ahead and roll me a percentage. You hit it again.
I'm going to reload my firearm as a move action.
I think the skill I need to actually use on this thing is Disable Device. It's my best skill.
On
my turn.
on this thing, this
Yeah,
colossal
Yeah.
monster.
I'm gonna use
On
Disable
its
Device.
turn, it's not liking its odds. It just got stabbed in the eye by this pointy object and is being ganged up, and its minions seem to all have perished. It's going to let go of your ship and dive into the depths of the ocean.
I don't get a stab it for that, do I?
No.
Nah, whatever. It was dumb anyway.
Dang. I was hoping we'd all drown and die.
What? Why?
I don't know, it just would have been more exciting. I haven't had a character die yet, as despite all the stupid things I've done.
You came really close in a game once, I think.
When I wasn't
Like-
there to play, yeah. I'm pretty sure it was this game and I wasn't here.
That might
that
be true.
would-
It might have been when you
that
You
weren't
got
here and you
fairly
were
close to
NPC'd.
dying to non-lethal damage.
Oh man. The lethal, non-lethal damage.
Let's see.
That's
This
the
guy
worst.
is going to go see what's happening to the captain.
Oh yeah, there's still technically like a dude in there that's...
Oh, I should put something on you. Let's put. What's a good icon for this? Let's put. This icon on you.
Okay, that looks really cool. Really friendly. Nothing to worry about here.
Or maybe I'll do this one. Yeah, that works better. And so this dwarf, his skin has turned translucent like Lee Longbeard's. And he starts not looking so good. So this guy's gonna go in and try to have this thing stop eating his captain. Combat is not quite over. This thing turns around and goes and stabs this dwarf. And he misses. Isaiah, it's your turn. These dwarves have screamed out about the captain being dead.
Okay, I guess... I guess I'll move over towards there.
Okay.
Wee, over here, I probably see it, and, I can't get to it and actually attack it this turn, though, so I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna be like, oh, what the heck is that thing doing there? That's spoopy. And that's my turn. How did that get in there? Through the windows?
The windows, if you peer in, do appear to be broken. This guy is not feeling too well, and he's gonna sort of step back, try to see how this guy's doing. And he says, "It looks like Frugar's still alive." Lee, it is your turn.
Wait, is that thing in there alive?
That one is, yeah.
So I should go kill it.
That's probably a sound plan.
This door is open.
That door is open.
Wait, 5, 10. Wait, is this numbering system off? Yeah, it is. It's not on Pathfinder movement.
Oh. Sorry about that.
5, 15,
You're
20,
right.
30.
There we go.
I can't get there, I don't think, without provoking. I could go there if I provoke.
You have 20 movements. Oh no, you're a monk, never mind. You have 30
Yep.
movement speed.
15.
It's like how one of the funny builds is actually like pretty decent. Is you do Merfolk Monk because Merfolk Monk gets increased move speed.
Yep.
He's like, oh, I'm super fast on land. There's like a hilarious joke build I saw somebody post actually where they like made like the fastest land move speed Merfolk ever. Of course, the dumb thing about it too is that you can just apply the same build to like anything else and they're just slightly faster, but
Yep. So I just moved there, and I don't think I have anything to do for a standard action. Can I do like a defense action or something, or is that a full turn? Full round?
Yeah, you can defend.
Okay, I'll do that.
Lee Ling comes out and is like, well, looks
I should
like
have probably prepared. Never mind.
enemies all gone, she said. Secret, you hear?
She's been consumed by her food.
Apparently.
Seems like it, yeah.
Well, Rodney looks unfortunate, so she's going to convert one of her spells into a cure spell.
I thought about doing that myself. But maybe part of me wants to see what happens when when his con goes down by 4 and he loses 10 maximum health.
Please no.
So you get healed for 10? Oh, sorry. No, you get healed for 9. She's not caster level 5. Rodney, it's your turn.
What is your con right now, like before the con damage hits?
12.
Okay, yeah, if you hadn't got healed, I'm pretty sure that once the con damage hit, you would just perma-die.
I'm not going to do anything.
Ever for the rest of the game.
Because you were at 0, so your health would have dropped to -10 and you would have
I'm gonna
had
go
8
eat some cheese.
constitution. You would have been at 8 constitution at -10, so yeah, you would have literally died. Hester.
Matt, do you want to do anything?
Well, it doesn't look like there's anything still attacking us.
There's one more thing. So it's not really worth it. Let's roll some dice. It hits this guy once, and he
Wasn't
hits
there another
it
woman with Lynn?
No,
once.
she killed it.
And Lee, go ahead and roll me 2 attacks.
Okay.
And some
That probably
damage.
kills it.
Okay, it's now bleeding out.
We did
Unless somebody wanted to do something else in those turns, we're just going to skip through the turn order to the important stuff.
Yeah,
I
which is
asked her
probably...
Okay, we are out of combat.
That she was with.
So, do I take con damage now?
Yes. So you will start bleeding out because
I'll
you'll
dismiss the mirror image like right as combat ends and hope that nobody really like comes up and be like, "Oh, that was the mirror image." And back, I don't know. What are you talking about?
And Charlotte will cast another one of these, and you're healed for 10, so you're now at 9 HP. After you started bleeding out again.
Would this be, okay, I found it, never mind.
So, your skin is translucent. Oh, this dwarf is now dead. Because his skin is translucent too. This guy's dead. This guy's dead.
I'm back.
So you used your magic missile on twice, and had max damage rolls, and you converted 2 level 1 spells to cure spells.
Okay, okay. Level 2 spells? What?
Level 1 spell.
Level
Oh, okay.
2, level 1.
Alright.
I could probably do some cures as well, I guess. I'll cast a couple of them.
On who?
On Rodney. Maybe I'll
Okay.
heal what's her name over there too, I don't know. I technically have a wand too with like most of its charges. I think it's like flavored as a book or something.
Yeah, it's flavored as a book.
But yeah, I've only used one charge of it apparently. I don't know how accurate that is. I think it's pretty accurate though, but
And eventually, somebody else comes out of the room Lynn was in.
That's what I was asking her about. I was like, what happened to the other woman you were with?
And she's... Oops.
she was saying like, sorry, no Inglando.
She fine. See? She healthy. I protect
good.
her. Lee Rodney, your skin starts feeling dry. As the minutes pass.
Okay.
Your now translucent skin starts feeling dry.
I mean, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. Anyone know?
Tell us about it.
Look, my skin's dry and translucent. This seems bad.
That's weird.
Hester puts her her hand to her mouth as like, you have this weird condition going, and she resists the urge to look away in disgust.
Do I know anything about this weird situation?
Okay, so with that, I'll go ahead. What's your bonus on that? So with that, like, int roll, it looks like his skin, and the same is true with Rodney and this gray-haired dwarf down here. It looks like their skin has turned sort of amphibious looking.
Oh.
It's slimy and soft and tender and translucent. And
Are you sure I didn't level up from that fight? It's very important.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay. I'm just saying I'm immune to all diseases if I'm level 5. That's
You
all.
don't typically get leveled up mid-session.
So, even if you were immune to diseases, this would affect you anyway. This is not a disease. In that sense.
Okay. Well, I'll tell them what I know.
And you think if they're exposed to air for too long, it could lead to more complications.
Might want to put some
And
water
that
on
they
that.
should keep their skin moist all the time. You're thinking maybe along the lines of at least every hour, maybe even shorter.
Oh my god. I should have been a mermaid monk. I should have. It would have.
Well, I mean,
Hester
not
exclaims
really.
that that is horrifying. Are they turning into frogs or something?
I don't know. I only read about this.
Maybe that's what those creatures we just fought, the smaller ones. Maybe that's what they were. They were
Okay. Do you
men
have
and
any
dwarves
water, or do I need to like
turned
jump
into.
overboard?
You know that there are some big tubs of water down by the livestock.
Yeah. Is this the way down, or is that the way down?
That is the way
Either.
down.
Okay, down I go. Livestock. As soon as you say need to keep moist, I just like run down here and find tubs of water wherever they're at, and like here and here. There's no animals in there, and just like
Sure.
start splashing it all over my translucent, dry flesh that is really weird and not cool. Does anything seem to happen when I get it wet?
It's refreshing and soothing. Your skin likes the moisture of the water, although it feels like it's not quite right, but it's good enough.
There's not enough salt
Maybe
in
if
it,
it
I
were a
see.
little bit more saline, it would feel better.
Okay. I'll take this bucket. There's no animals that need it. It's not too big, is it? It's something I think I could carry.
Go ahead and give me a strength check.
Yeah.
You try, but you can't carry. This is taking up.
Yeah,
It's sort of like a tub.
I got you.
So you could perhaps get into it, this trough.
I suppose I'll get into it. My thinking was it needs some salt water, so I was gonna bring it up and like somehow get some salt water in it, but I don't know how to do that. I guess.
This guy's gonna go and he's gonna get a big, empty food barrel. He's gonna take it up. He's gonna lower it down with some rope off of the boat. He's gonna pull some water up because he doesn't want to ruin his drinking water. And he's gonna go sit in it.
I like that idea
At the
more.
edge
Can
of
I
the
go do
boat.
that?
Sure.
I'll grab one and do the same thing. Hey guys, I heard there's some salty water over here. And I'll actually put it down like where's it out of the way?
Oh.
Let's bring it back downstairs. Is it too heavy? Or is it okay?
It's heavy, but you can barely carry
It's not like
it.
a giant tub.
It's not a giant tub.
Okay, and I'll just bring it over to my little animal stall area and hang out with the animals. And I'll just be sitting in a tub like like a little dwarf in a tub.
Rodney, do you do anything similar? Or are you gonna find out what happens when your skin starts drying?
I'm not quite certain what he's doing, so I'm just
Well,
sitting
I mean,
Okay.
okay. God
Did you hear
bless.
what Charlotte said?
No.
Charlotte said that she thinks you should probably keep your skin moist. It looks like it's sort of like an amphibian's right now. And if you don't keep it moist every so often, it might lead to more complications.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna pour one of my water skins on me.
That feels refreshing. And you're fine for now. There's a timer icon. There's a radioactive icon. Oh, here it is. There we go. Okay. So, there's some dead dwarves, some dead fish people. Wait, this
The
dwarf
captain's
isn't.
dead.
Oh no, that dwarf is dead. And the captain's dead.
Does anybody
Ugh.
know how to sail?
What are we gonna do?
We have a
How,
co-captain,
how
right?
are we gonna man our ship?
We're gonna drown. Oh, sorry, I'm in the animal pen.
Well, I mean, probably I'll have to volunteer to help run it, but even though I don't know anything about it, and I'm a paying customer, damn it, but well, I'm not actually
Well,
paying. But anyway, yeah, I'll volunteer to help, I guess. Be like, oh, well, I
if we
guess
don't have
I'll help.
help, we're probably all gonna die of starvation here or something. I should
So I think
I
one of
should
you
go
needs to
tell
be in charge.
Morgrim. I need to tell him about the captain.
Yeah, you should do that.
He goes down into the depths of the ship. And Lynn goes up and points at this thing by her feet, and she says, "What is? You know?" Looking at Hester.
I tell her it's a dead fish monster.
She's like, I've never heard that word before.
Fish
I
what
point to
now?
the other ones too. Monster. Un monstro.
Dragonfish?
I shrug.
Close
I say
enough.
close enough. I nod my head.
You okay? And her companion sort of taps on her shoulder and asks in Chinese about Rodney. What's happened to him? Pretty sure Rodney understands Chinese.
Does
Wait,
he?
does he? That's crazy.
I think so.
Why does he know Chinese?
Yeah,
He's a language major.
I didn't know that.
That's
Yes?
crazy.
I have my languages wrote down somewhere.
I have the spell comprehend languages, but I didn't cast it. I don't see any reason to right now.
The only language I speak is Lee Longbeard.
Of course, comprehend languages is only somewhat useful because I can't talk back to people with it, but it might be useful later once we get to like Europe
I
or
know
whatever.
Mandarin.
Yeah, it's Chinese.
Yeah, that's Chinese.
Yep.
Or at least it's the most common Chinese.
It is the Chinese that these
Also a type
people
of
are
orange.
speaking. What did you say, Zurduri?
Yeah, I was joking. I was just saying Mandarin is also a type of orange.
Yep. She asks, Lee asks, what wrong with friend? Face, very bad. And she points at Rodney.
Rude.
And Roddy's like, didn't you ever know not to point at someone? That's rude. I don't know. Okay, what am I gonna do during this time?
Do any of you respond to her question?
I'm not
What's happened to
there.
his face?
Yeah.
Oh, if she's asking then, I tell her that he's turning into a frog.
He turned into Dragon Monster? She starts baring her sword. Dragonfish, she means?
No, frog. La rana.
I probably like.
I make the frog noises like croak,
Croak, croak.
croak, and I put my hand on my other hand and I make it jump around like a frog.
She looks confused. Not dragonfish.
I shake my head. No.
She puts her sword down. A couple minutes later, these dwarves come up, and you sort of hear the engine going down, and the amount of smoke stops going, and you see Mogren coming up and greeting you, and comes over here, takes a look at the captain. And he comes out and he says, well, I'm not sure what happened here. I'm not sure what these things are. But I'm gonna have to get you all to help run this ship. We might not be able to run it at night as well as we were before. It might be delayed a little bit. But we should still get to our destination. As long as we don't run into another one of those things.
I'm glad that they don't seem too shooken up about their dead captain.
Yeah.
Little
You
do
can give me a
we know
sense
they hate
motive.
the captain.
You can tell that he's trying to put on a strong face. Make sure that you guys aren't
Scared.
completely scared out of your minds and won't panic and jump off the ship or something. do something
Hesper,
really
Hesper
rash.
says just loud enough for like the people right next to her to hear, but she muses that it's unfortunate that the captain has died a horrible death, but on the bright side, she turns to the other women. At least we don't have to perform anymore.
Oh, and he also brings up this guy.
Mogram's like, no, you still have to do that. That's one practice I'm keeping now that I'm in charge.
And he says, I'm gonna need help from all of you. We don't have many left, and
Oh yeah, where was that guy?
where was that guy? He says, I was asleep. I ain't hear nothing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, my caster level
He's
4
that's-
technically, right, in this game?
Yeah.
Yeah, your caster
Okay.
level 4.
I'm going to cure Rodney. He looks pretty wounded.
Okay.
I want to do it again. Okay. There you go. I'm out of level 2 spells. Woohoo!
Wow, that's really impressive, Charlotte.
She says.
Anyway, yeah, Rodney, sorry about your skin. That's pretty horrible.
Rodney,
Hi.
it's been some time, and your skin has started to feel dry again.
Oh my god.
Did you cure me?
Yes.
Yeah, they cured you.
I'll use another water skin on me.
Okay, that works for now. He suggests that Mogram suggests that we get ourselves on course as soon as the stars come out. But for now, we wait out this storm. And we make sure to help any of the wounded and clean up, prepare those who have parted us for burial tomorrow on the morn.
All right.
I suppose I'll be done with my bath now.
So at some point, yeah, Charlotte would go and check on the girl that she threw on her bed.
Yeah, the lizard's with her too.
Yeah.
In our room. And I look at Leah and I say, "Oh my God, it's happening to you too."
Yeah. It's only a fish wound.
Do you do anything with the fish body?
These things?
Do they have anything valuable on them?
They have
Tridents?
trident.
Do they look very nice, I say, as I notice I have a 0 appraise modifier?
They look like trident. Not too good, not super shabby. Just normal trident.
What about the monsters
You're not really sure what a
themselves?
trident's worth.
Do I know if they're... Do they have like fangs or something?
They do have fangs.
Do they have any, like, do I know if those are worth anything?
Hmm.
Probably
You're not sure. Not with that appraise modifier. Maybe somebody else would know.
Theoretically, wouldn't I get another appraise check? One for
Sure,
the
go ahead.
tridents and one for the fangs. Not that it helped a little bit, but
You know what I said before.
yep, yep. I'm just like, okay, let's throw the bodies overboard. Although, yeah, my fishy skin is maybe the bodies have a cure for the fishy skin. You know, like how snakes, if you get bitten by snake poison, you have to use the snake venom and the cure.
Maybe.
I don't know. Can I do a heal check to try and figure out how to cure this skin condition?
Sure. Go ahead.
Or a knowledge? No, I don't know anything.
You're unsure. But you seem to think that, based on your previous experiences, that the salt water felt really good. And as soon as you get out of it, you start feeling not as good, and your skin starts feeling dry almost immediately as you get out of the water.
Perfect.
And the longer you're out of it, the more unpleasant it is.
I guess I'll dip a new bucket of salt water and sit in it, but up here on the deck where I can be a part of the stuff going on.
Okay. Mogrim will tell the dwarf and this other guy, the chef, to start gathering up the fish person bodies and throwing them overboard.
Yeah, they don't look like they're very good to eat.
Indeed. And so they start working on that. It's going to take them a little while.
I tell the others that I'll help them around the boat, but I'm gonna go check on some things first. And I go to check with Charlotte how the girl's doing.
She's still unconscious on the bed. She's wet. The bed's wet.
Ew.
Charlotte will probably fix that by prestidigitating things.
I tell Charlotte this girl is disgusting.
Why is she wet, actually?
Because you scared the piss out of her.
Oh,
Oh, that's so gross.
right. Yes, I
You smashed
prestidigitate
into her room.
clean.
And then lightning struck right as you smashed into her room, and she was so scared that she fainted and she wet herself.
Not my fault.
Ew. Too much information.
Alright, well, I guess I'm
Let
gonna
her
go
sleep.
help around the boat. Yeah, my lizard will keep an eye on her.
Okay, you help around the boat, and eventually you clear out all of these fish person bodies. Mogrim starts attending to the passed away crewmates, including the captain.
I do congratulate our companions on some great work out.
Indeed, it's a good thing you managed to kill it or scare it off or whatever you did.
Man up is what we did.
Yeah, I'm very proud of you, son.
Why do I have a timer and a potion on me?
Reason.
You are sitting in the bath, you no longer have the timer on you.
I see. Okay. I was wondering if the timer thing had to do with the fortitude or the con damage or not.
You wouldn't know.
Maybe.
Yeah,
And maybe it's
but
something that'll go away, but I don't know. It's probably something you gotta find a solution for, which you probably can't
Hester
do right
does
now.
look at
I
the
did. I
two,
just
like,
found a
in
solution.
evil
It's salt
people.
water.
Oh, okay. Well, you can live in the ocean for the rest of your life. Have
like
fun.
a long-term motion. I mean, a long-term solution.
Yeah, are they gonna be like this forever? Like she said, exclaims aloud.
That's a good question.
No, they'll probably turn into
Your
fish people.
subconscious
I don't
says
really
back
know.
to you.
Oh my god.
Charlotte says
Well,
to
it's a
Hester
good thing
she's
this
not really
campaign's
sure.
over. I'll have a new character by the time you come back.
Rodney, you have spent a long time in the air, and you have not soaked like Lee or this other dwarf. And you are going to take some damages because you have been exposed for too long.
Okay.
And you take 6 damages
Wow. Non-lethal
for
or
being
lethal?
lethal. As his
Dang.
skin starts cracking and drying out. And to those next to him, it almost makes audible sound.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
gonna
that's-
lose your
that's
arm
horrifying.
if you don't get some water on that. Please.
Well, let's go get him a tub or something. And fill it with salt water or something if we can.
This guy says there's some empty food barrels down in the quay. Go get one
yeah,
of
let's
those
get
and
one of those and
haul up
I'm
some
gonna
water
go
from the
How
ocean.
much room is in Lee in there with
Alright,
Lee?
come
Oh
help me
my
get this
God.
barrel.
Do
There
it.
is not enough room to comfortably be in there with Lee.
You say comfortably. Okay, I'm gonna get in the barrel with Lee.
Till
You
we get the other one ready for you.
squeeze into
Does
this
Lee
barrel.
pop out
Oh my
as
God.
you squeeze in?
Probably. Jesus.
And it is
Could've just gotten your
incredibly
own.
uncomfortable.
I'm just like,
And,
what are you doing? Get your own. This
Go
tub isn't
ahead
big enough
and
for
give
the
me
two
a
of us.
percentage.
Who?
Either one
Someone.
of you.
I'll let him do it because he's fatter.
Oh, that's not a D100.
That's not a D100. So, as you get in,
Oh my
you
god.
sort of cramp your limbs in to get them under this water. And after you get in, you realize that you're stuck.
Ew.
And
I
that
don't
you're
say
gonna
anything.
need somebody else to help you get out.
But he doesn't
No,
say
this is-
anything. He doesn't tell anyone.
This
that
is
he's
your life
stuck.
now.
Wait, just him or am I stuck too?
And Lee, you can, like, move your arms, but they're not in a position for you to be able to, like, they're sort of, the barrel's up to, like, your armpit. So you can't really get them in a position to get you out of this barrel. And you're stuck with him.
I suppose this is better than being turned into a fish. But not by much.
You are a fish.
It
You're
is going
living
to
the
require some
nightmare.
strength checks from other people to get you out of this barrel.
Or to just, you know, break the barrel.
That could work too.
Or amputate his legs.
Well, they're in the barrel. They'd have to break the barrel to get to that.
Ah. Well, at least we both have salt water on us.
So,
I need a drink.
where?
Someone bring me a beer.
I don't think you need a drink. You just sit there in that barrel, think about what you've done.
I didn't do anything. He got in here with me. I didn't do it.
I mean, if someone really wanted to feed me an enlarged person potion,
That wouldn't actually break you out, I think.
It wouldn't break the barrel when he got
Sure
big.
it would.
Maybe it would. Yeah, it probably would. How do
but
I
I
overlap
still
these
don't say
guys?
anything about anything being stuck.
Oh my god. I don't either, because I'm super stubborn. I don't want anyone to know what you've gotten us into. So we're just like pretending to be comfortable in this barrel when we both, neither of us
Yeah.
can get out.
Can't you use the escape artist skill? Do you guys have that?
Yeah, you could maybe do that.
Yeah, I could,
I mean,
but
I
I'm not
could.
ready to get out yet.
They haven't expressed
Okay.
that they don't want out, so like I am not gonna help.
No, we're fine.
I think they need
We're
to be
just
in there
chilling in
anyway.
this tub. We're not stuck.
I guess we just leave him in there.
Oh, okay.
I'm not stuck. Are you stuck?
No,
You're gonna have
no.
to
This
sleep
is
like
this
that
is
too.
really comfortable.
I'm glad
Look, our
you guys
skins are
are
not getting all fishy.
comfortable with each other.
At least we
Yes,
have
sir.
company now. Better than that guy alone in his tub. Ha ha ha.
What was that?
The barrel you brought, I guess, just slide it over next to them, just in case they wanted to use it after all.
Oh yeah, I'll push it next to him or something.
Does it
They
have
can
salt
flop
water in
out
it
into the
already?
next barrel.
Yeah.
Or we can just use it to re-wet them.
No, that's
I'll,
That-
like put a ladle in there and like
I'll try an
pour it
escape
over
artist
them.
check to get out and get into the other barrel.
Okay, go ahead.
22.
It's difficult, but you got like some grip onto one of the inside knobs of the barrel with one of your toes, and over the course of like 30 seconds of trying, you managed to thump yourself out of this barrel. You
Alright,
sort of haphazardly crash out of it and spill all of the water that you were sitting in.
Wait,
but
but
you managed
he's
to
still
get
in
out.
it.
He's still
Rodney's
in it,
still in
but
it.
you
How
knock
can
it
I
over.
spill it?
some water still.
I knock it
comes
over
out.
with him in it?
Yeah,
He's like
in
twice
the process
my
of you
size.
getting it. Oh no,
Uh,
you have to refill
he's-
this barrel.
It's so bad. It's
Is
like
barrel
the
rolling
joke.
around?
It's like the joke about people like players
Okay,
complaining so
okay.
much about having to walk long distances. It's almost like they actually have to walk long
Oh
distances.
my god. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although in
I will
Mantis'
use.
campaign, it is actually like almost as bad as actually having to walk long distances. So I mean, it did capture that feeling really well.
Does the barrel start rolling as it falls over?
Well, you're in it.
Yeah,
No.
but it can still roll.
If you choose to try to make it roll, you can. But you can also stop it now that Lee is out and you can move.
Alright. I'll help him set his barrel upright, assuming that's what he wants. And then I'll pour all the salt water from the second barrel into his, and then dunk that barrel down and get new fresh salt water for me.
Okay, you do that.
And then I'll set up my barrel next to him and be like, as fun as it was sharing a barrel, I think it'll be more practical to have our own. And
I feel
I get in
like
that barrel and hang out.
they need a Cialis commercial shot behind them now.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They've got their twin tubs all set up. Aww.
I mean, it's better that we're in separate tubs than in the same tub.
That's true.
I don't remember. Is Lee into that? I don't think he is.
I think he is.
I think he's up for anything just to have a good time.
I think I have a note about Lee somewhere. Let's see what my note says. I think my note said something along the lines of Lee likes cuddling. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it says.
I don't
While I'm
remember
in
that
here,
at all.
I'm gonna get my soap and scrub my skin with my bar of soap.
Hmm.
That sounds like a bad idea.
That sounds like a bad idea when you have like scaly disease skin. But
Not even a scale.
let me know how that works for you.
It's slimy and translucent.
Oh, it's slimy, not scaly. Okay.
Soap dries your skin.
He has extra moisturizing soap though, so it's okay.
Since you've figured this all out by now, I'll go ahead and give you the text for.
No, we don't know shit. Don't give us anything.
Okay. You don't know shit.
We don't know
God
what the
damn it.
problem is.
We know we're turning into fish.
I'm giving you the text for the symptoms.
Oh, okay. That's fine. I was just like,
Yeah.
don't give them too much info, because, yeah, I have no idea, and I like it.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fill a pot with this ocean water, and I'm going to boil it.
Oh god, you're gonna boil
Okay.
your arm off. Charlotte
How?
doesn't see
You're in a
this.
barrel.
She's busy
They're turning into frogs, not
I
lobsters.
can get out of it.
reading
I
a
mean-
book.
Can make the
Okay.
fire and get back in.
Oh my god, this sounds so dangerous.
I asked Charlotte do you think you can figure out what's happening to them and like how to fix it?
She says, I don't know, as she like frantically reads through the spell books that she has. Two.
Isn't Isaiah like another bookworm? I ask her.
I mean, kind of.
Maybe you
But
should
stuff like
work
this-
together or something to see like if you can come up with a way to like help them.
Stuff like this is definitely not my expertise.
Hmm.
Well, in that case, Charlotte, do you mind if my friend Paco here, like, looks over the books with you and does some research?
Are there books here?
He won't bother you. Well, I mean, your books. You've got a bunch of books, right?
No, I'm just going through the spell book of Miranda's
Oh, geez.
because I don't know anything. I mean, she has an inkling of what's going on, like as in the symptoms and keep it wet, but she doesn't know the cure. She doesn't really know.
So there was something Miranda gave to you while you were still with her. I don't know if you've been carrying them around with you, but she did give you 8 books about the different schools of magic.
I certainly don't have them.
These were given to Charlotte a long time ago.
Let me check my notes. So you're saying with my knowledge arcana, I could probably pick out the appropriate books. Is it Book of Shadows? What is this? No, I have a Book of Shadows. What is that?
I don't know.
I don't think that's supposed to be my inventory. That's weird. Yeah, I don't see anything anywhere. Okay then. Perhaps I do have those, because those are about magic.
Perhaps you do.
Then I
You
would
just
say,
don't carry them around with you in combat.
Then I'd say to Hester, in my room, Miranda gave me a bunch of books about magic. Perhaps you or your scorpion can help me go through those.
Oh, he's a lizard.
Lizard. Yeah.
But yeah, I know this sounds weird, but like, try to talk to him while like you're reading it. In the past, when I've had a problem or something, and I've told him about it, he somehow knows like things about you know what, about magic.
Right, but I suppose he can't talk back now, can he?
I mean, only to me.
Alright, well, hopefully he has a good memory then. So Charlotte will go through the books and she'll like think out loud as she's like reading through them, just so that the lizard can hear her thoughts, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, and for the most part, like, it just seems to lounge around, like, the book.
And have Paco and Charlotte give me some int rolls.
What about spellcraft or knowledge arcana?
If you have knowledge dungeoneering, you can use that. If not, you can roll me int rolls.
Oh, okay. Well, his is not going to be very good. So I don't know if he has a 10 yet. He has an 8.
Oh, it's not too bad. Okay. So what this roll is for is this is looking through your books on magic, and maybe also examining their condition again to see over the course of maybe hours, see if it changes. And what you notice is that it doesn't change. And you think that maybe this is along the lines of some sort of disease of some kind. But it doesn't seem to be, contagious. You're not quite sure how to cure it, or how to fix it. And you can give me a knowledge arcana to try to figure that out.
1 second.
Arcana is much better.
While this is all going on, I think I'm gonna heal myself with spend 2 key points, heal 1d8 plus monk level. That.
Go ahead.
What's my monk level 4? Oh my god. I'll do it again. Cause YOLO. Okay, I heal 16.
How many times can you do that per day? Is it just key points?
It's key points. I have 1 point left of 5 now.
Okay.
It's 2 points each time, so. I'm actually. Wait, what's my. I'm actually at max health, 33 or 33, because of my con damage.
Yep.
Okay.
And
That's all.
Charlotte first comes to the conclusion that there's a spell that she doesn't quite know how to cast, but there should be a spell that can remove diseases.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think we have anyone in our party that can do that. So,
No.
even at a higher level. So we'll have to
Rip.
find somebody else, I guess.
When she says that aloud, Paco knows that he should be able to teach Hester how to do that. Just not yet.
Wait, what? That's part of the witch spell list?
You totally.
I didn't know that. Witch spell list is weird.
He needs
It is weird.
more power. More magical strength.
We need more power. I think we should construct additional pylons.
I was just about to
Indeed.
say something like that. Lol.
Eventually, the storm clears up, and you guys can maybe all find some place to rest after Logrim gets you back on course. And he says that I'm gonna need you all working first thing in the morning if we're ever gonna cross this ocean. We're about halfway there. We have halfway to go.
I nod and I ask him if I get to sleep.
Yes, sleep now while you can. You're gonna be up early.
Alright, thank you, Morgan.
So at this
I
point,
ask Rodney and Lee if they're. I'm sorry, what was that?
well, I was gonna wake the girl up and maybe tell her. Uh, no, I'll pick up the girl and take her back to the room we found her in.
She'll think it was all just a dream.
And if there's nobody in there, she's just gonna set her on that bed and then leave and close the door.
Okay.
So that, yeah, Hester and her can go to bed.
Yeah, when she comes back into the room, she's really tired and just like face plants onto the bed.
I don't know, Hester. Something's not right with that girl. Something to think about.
Oh, I
in the
agree.
morning.
She's sneaky and kleptomaniac, and she cannot control her bowels.
She was crying. We
What
went
was
into
that?
her
She said
room
con-
and a weird lightning strike happened. Like, that was strange. Oh.
That was strange.
I mean, honestly, I might have pissed my
Maybe
pants
she's
too.
haunted.
What was that, Charlotte?
She's like, I might have pissed my pants too in that situation.
Lightning's not that scary. At least it
That's
wasn't an
right.
earthquake.
You were raised more under the stars.
I don't think you would notice an earthquake out here. You're in the middle of the ocean. Out in the desert.
Well, yeah, that's what she tells Charlotte that. Well, I lived out in the desert, so yeah, like the times I did have like a roof over me, it wasn't that much. And she's been through lightning storms and earthquakes are way scary. Nah. I guess I kind of feel bad for her.
Well, I don't. I don't feel bad for her. I'm just puzzled by the chain of events that have happened tonight. Which we're probably running out of time to sleep, so I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll think about it more in the morning, Charlotte.
Guess I'm sleeping in this tub.
Yep.
And yeah, I guess the guys are just gonna sleep in the tub, or except for Isaiah.
We should go get the trough downstairs and fill it with salt water so I can lay down.
So unless anybody has anything else to do this night, this guy is going to stay up and make sure the ship doesn't crash into anything. He's managing the rudder. And he'll wake y'all up if something terrible happens. Y'all can go to sleep and take a night's rest.
I want to go down and pick up the big tub. Sleep in that with salt water.
Ruin the water for the animals.
Well,
Okay.
there's one in here that's not being used, right?
No, that's a big trough that can sort
Yeah,
of
that's what
be
I want.
wheeled out and placed in front of the horses and the cows.
But there's more than one that they can use?
No,
Or not.
there's just one big one in there.
Oh, never mind then. I'm not going to do that. I just sleep in the tub.
You'll sleep in the barrel? Okay.
Yeah, yeah, in the barrel.
So the night passes. You guys all get a full night's rest. You heal for 5, unless you're at full health.
Do I heal any con damage or not?
Your con is not damaged. It is reduced.
So that's a no.
That is a no. As long as you have this condition. Your con is 4 lower than it was before.
Okay.
And as morning comes around, Mogrim wakes y'all up and says it's time to get to work. And he starts shouting orders. He wakes everybody up, including Isaiah and the cook. And he starts shouting orders for people to do things.
Wait, was there any good gear on the captain to loot?
And see how well you do for this first couple of days. Let's go with Isaiah's profession skill. Profession sailor, but you can give me half of your modifier for any other profession skill you have trained. Or if Pluto's not there, we can have Charlotte do it.
What?
Or Hester, I mean.
Do what?
Your profession skill. If you have profession sailor, you can roll that. If you don't, you can give me half of the modifier for any other profession skill. And or roll it untrained.
So, like, what? Your wisdom roll?
Yeah. Isaiah? Okay. Y'all are doing pretty well these few days.
Wait, am I doing engine things or not
No,
in my tub?
they're not
Okay.
having the engine running. They're just
I
using
think the only
the
useful
sails.
skill I have here is handle animal.
The only wisdom skill you have is handle animal.
No, I think that's the only useful skill I have here.
Okay. You
I
can
try and do other stuff.
handle the Longbeard.
Oh boy. Well, if it comes down to it, I'll be their, like, water maid.
Yeah.
I'll just make sure they get water.
Okay. So, what Charlotte will do, because she doesn't want to do any dirty work, is she actually prepared the cantrip drench today. So she'll follow one of the men around and have them do all the work, and she'll, like, drench their arms often, especially when she sees them starting to dry up obviously dry up, Because you said every 10 minutes, right? So roughly every 10 minutes she'll drench each of them. So they don't have to sit in the barrels, because I'm sure their bodies are getting all pruny.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna do that? All right.
I don't do labor. Sorry.
Okay. Does that work?
You want to do that, Charlotte?
Yeah, I want to do that. If it looks like it's working, then they can maybe
We'll try it. And...
help running the ship. Because we need those 3
Yeah.
guys. We need,
Yeah. They're our buddies and they're useful. Oh, I mean, if my alchemy can be used to, like, sort of cook, I can sort of do that. It's like a weird, different form of cooking.
Cooking?
Okay, so you start doing that. And, you get some really weird looks from everybody who's not in your party.
Right.
Mogrim's like, where's this water coming from?
Uh-oh.
Right. She prestidigitates a, what's the sense motive? Shoot. Prestidigitates a little tiny bucket.
A little tiny bucket for gallons of water to come out of.
Well, as big of a bucket she can make. I don't think you can make very big buckets with that spell. I'm not real sure. I think it has some limitations.
It's a trinket.
Yeah, that's something I can do.
So it's like one of those like toy buckets you would find in the dollar store or something. So you make this toy bucket that you have, and you're pouring. What you're trying to do is like there's this water that's coming out of the air, and there's gallons of water coming out of this tiny bucket.
Yeah.
And everybody's eyes sort of widen.
She says, fine, I'll stop helping.
And Lin Lee sort of points at you and says, "Witch!"
Oh my god.
Now she's getting our classes mixed up.
Yeah, doesn't she know that Charlotte's an Arcanist?
Yeah, Charlotte just
She
looks
should-
at
she
her
should know
puzzled,
better.
like no reaction, no like freak out, nothing. Just looks at Lynn like, huh? Huh, what?
And she says, "You, witch!" And she stops pointing and she reaches for her scimitar and she pulls it out. And she points it at you. And she says, You called monsters! You killed Captain!
Sure I did, sure. With as much sarcasm as she possibly can.
See? She admit to kill Captain.
I shake my head vigorously.
Charlotte doesn't
You
react
witch
to
too?
her.
She points her scimitar at Hester.
Okay, I gotta hex her.
Oh my god. I'm staying out of this. I had no idea these were witches.
I try to tell her that Charlotte just, she was carrying a flask or something, and like tell her, it's not what you think, Lynn. Calm down.
Says
She
the
lowers
witch.
her scimitar from Hester and she says, "You not witch. She's witch. She tried to kill us. She called monster." She
I tell
called
her
water
that,
right now.
no, that was trick, Lynn. Trick, like magic trick.
Magic. Witch.
She sort of looks puzzled.
Like magician. Hester takes out like a flask or something on her person, and she like raises it like this, and then she puts it into like her own like hair until like you can't really see it. See, like trick, pull out thing.
The coin
you
from
gonna-
the ear.
You want to give me like a sleight of hand or a perform or something to try to impress her?
I mean, I can sing. That's my performance. What do you want? And I'll roll.
Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand.
All right, dice. Let fate decide. Mediocre.
She says, "Okay, trick." And she puts away her sword.
Phew. At some point, I go have a talk with Charlotte, and I tell her, "Look, man, or lady, Charlotte, my friend, you can't be doing stuff like that.
Yeah, I was just
The
trying to help.
normies are dangerous when they get suspicious."
Very well then. I'll just stay in my room.
That's fine, Charlotte. If you do any more research, talk to the lizard. I'll go work for both of us. She says a little annoyed.
Okay.
So she'll start ladling salt water onto the dry people, and then whatever else they ask her to do.
They'll probably ask her to maybe go climb some sails and do some of that sailboating stuff.
I can kind of climb.
Okay. Well, it's not very hard, and the worst that would happen to you is you'd sort of lose your balance a little bit and not be able to go up or down, but unless weather conditions made it worse, you wouldn't fall.
Do they need me to keep a lookout or something? Because I can perception. I'll climb up into the crow's nest and I'll keep a lookout for stuff.
For now, he just wants you to start lowering one of the sails so that they can. There's a nice breeze heading east, so that they can catch that and head on your way. And
Okay.
you guys are doing a pretty good job manning this ship. It's not going as fast as when the steam engines were running.
Do we want the steam engines running? If I get someone to keep putting salt water on me, I could help run them, right?
Yeah, maybe.
If we want to try that, or maybe I should just rest and recover in this, get this taken care of.
If you you can try.
I probably shouldn't try because as soon as I go down by the engine, my skin's gonna like burn up, it'll dry up and all
That's
that.
maybe a possibility. It's much more sensitive than it was before.
Is it okay? Then I don't think I'll try and do that.
Soft, tender, and needs to be lubricated with salt water. And so this pattern repeats for a couple of days, and everything is fine for a while. The girl in the room, whose
Hey, what's up with
name
her?
is Rainy, I think. Yeah, Rainy.
Rainy?
She doesn't come out, like, at all. Rainy indeed.
It's okay, I don't even know about her.
That's fine. I probably ignore her because I'm busy reading.
Every so often, the cook will take her meal.
Well, at least people know about her. She belongs to somebody.
I guess when I have like my lunch or whatever, I go down to Charlotte. I tell her to like if she's seen the girl, and she says no, then I tell her, well, if between reading, like go check on her.
I don't want to.
Well, I'm keeping watch out here, and you're the one that has like the time.
Oh, jeez. Fine. Charlotte closes the book. And she'll go knock on the door. Gently.
You don't get a response.
I'll knock harder.
Go ahead and give me a perception.
Okay.
You hear maybe some shuffling and maybe a little bit of a yelp.
A yelp?
A yelp.
I say, are you alright in there?
She's writing a review on the food.
You don't hear anything.
Does the shuffling stop?
Shuffling stop.
I open the door and peek in.
And you see her sort of curled up in a bundle of blankets in the corner of her room. Like, trying to hide as best she can.
But I see her.
But you see her.
Okay, then I close the door and go back to the book.
Okay. You do just that.
Sweet.
I forgot. Can she speak to us, or does she speak like a language we don't understand?
She spoke a language that Charlotte understood.
She spoke French.
Well, I'm glad Charlotte put in the minimal amount of effort.
An attempt was made.
She's not a mother.
Yeah.
So. But she'll probably like think about that on the back of her mind though, about like the chain of events and just the peculiar behavior of the girl. But nothing to act upon right now.
Okay, so a couple of days pass. Any damage that you guys would have taken has healed up to as best as it can.
Yep, I fully heal, but
Am I just like hanging out in this tub the whole
Charlotte
time?
Yep. Unless you want to spend some time doing other stuff and coming back.
I think
to the
I would have
tub
to get out now
every
and
10
then
minutes.
just so I don't get too pruny, or unless my skin doesn't get pruny because it's all the diseasey stuff.
Your skin doesn't seem to get pruny.
Okay, then I'd stay in the tub pretty much the whole time, just hang out and chat with Rodney about life and things.
Perhaps you can invent a new brew. The saltwater dwarf brew.
No. I don't want to ever remember this again.
So let's
Does
see.
anyone bring me beer? Or I can get my own, I guess.
You can get your. Hester, go ahead and
Yeah.
roll me a percentage. Okay. And Lee.
Same thing?
No, you can go ahead and roll me a profession to oversee your friends as they maintain this ship.
Is it half of my normal profession bonus?
Sure. You've been watching for a while.
I didn't learn very much. I was in this bath too much.
Perhaps you were too busy talking to Rodney about life and beer. You probably talked his ear off about beer, and he's just sort of nodding, and, well, Rodney can say how he reacts to your, I'm sure, thrilling talks. So yeah, it looks like you're going to be delayed by 3 days, because you got a little off course over the course of the days, of the 5 days. You got a day and a half off course. It's gonna lead to a longer delay.
I hope we have the food to last.
You have the food to last enough time, as long as you're not spending, like, you have like 150% of what they expected the journey to take. Rodney, go ahead and roll me a percentage. And we'll have an NPC roll a profession. We'll have the cook roll a profession. So, for these next few days, you get back on track, and you're gonna only have one more of these 4 or 5 day segments before you should get there.
All right. Yeah. Like during this time, I try to talk to the girl and get her to like do something other than hide in her room. And I also express to Charlotte that
She seems content of hiding in her room, and whenever either of you come and you knock on the door, she tries to hide in the corner.
I'll try singing to her. I know that that helped Hester calm down when her mother sang to her. She sings De Colores to her.
Okay. What
Very,
kind of song is that?
you know,
Of colors.
De Colores.
Can you paint with all the colors of the wind?
Okay.
But Spanish.
While you're singing, she
Geez,
it sort of perks her attention. But when you stop, she goes back to hiding in her blanket.
Well,
I see that it has somewhat of a positive effect on her, and I'll leave it at that for now, and I'll tell her, if you need me or Charlotte, we'll be in the other room, and I point to the wall where the room is. Okay, and I close her door. She lets out a ugh when she gets into the other room with Charlotte.
Charlotte looks up at her like she has no idea what's going on. Something wrong, Hester.
It's like trying to make a brick wall happen.
That's why you don't.
You'll see, Charlotte. I'm gonna reach this kid.
Does she have parents? Have you even seen
I don't know.
anybody?
I think she was just part of the captain's weird performance harem.
Because I saw them bring her food, so clearly somebody knows about her, but I don't know.
I mean, I guess that's true. Have we bothered to try and ask them?
No, but I don't know. It seems like...
All right, Charlotte, I'll be back. I'm gonna go ask Morgan about her.
Okay.
You're gonna ask Margaret about it?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Morgan. What's with the girl? Rainy.
He says that she was living over in the city we departed from with her father, and her mother lives in France, and he was sending her back since he needed to move and go travel elsewhere. He paid for her voyage on the ship, and she doesn't seem to speak the language, but she's a sweet kid. Maybe she's just scared about those monsters that came up onto the ship. I don't know. I'm not really a kid person myself. I just make sure she's fed and she'll get there okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks, Morgan. I go back.
My job's to run the ship.
Yeah, I understand that. I go back and I tell Charlotte the deets. I tell her that, yeah, her father just put her on the ship to get her back to France.
Well, then she should be happy. Why is she crying?
But probably because she misses her parents. And she's scared, and the monsters are scary to her.
Well, good. Trauma like that will make her strong.
Oh my god.
Whoa! I thought I was the crazy lady with the living out in the desert and stuff with my gun.
This is probably why I'll never be a mother.
You had parents, right?
Rich parents that had no time for me. Put me through boarding school.
Well, that explains it. Alright, I'm gonna try something. Hester starts to disembowel her pillow for the stuff. And she gathers some of her sheets and stuff, and she starts to sew a crude little teddy bear.
Oh god.
Okay.
And she's gonna work on this for the next couple of days, or however many days it's gonna take. And she'll keep going over to Rainy's room and trying to talk to her and seeing if that seems to help until she has this bear completed, and she's gonna hand it to her eventually.
Okay. each successive time you go and you sing, she seems a little more open. She's still like in the corner, but she's not, like all the way hunched over per se. And after another time or two, she'll like look at you as opposed to sort of try to pretend that neither you nor she exist. If you get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and when I finally do have the bear made, I'll go in for the kill, and I'll hand it to her and tell her, I never told you, but I'm sorry for scaring you. And I hand her the bear. Here, this little guy will be with you, and he'll protect you.
You wanna
Hold on to
give
your
me a
skin.
craft for this bear?
Yeah, I'll give you a craft. It'll be amazing.
Okay. When you go in for the bear kill, the kill with the bear, she sort of reaches out and she'll take it. And when you turn to leave the room, she'll reach out and she'll like tug on the hem of your dress or your coat or whatever Hester wears.
Yeah, she wears like a weird dress coat. And I'll stop and look at her. I'll smile.
And she'll speak to you in a language that you don't understand French, right?
No. But she'll make a
But
point to try and
maybe you pick up with a sense motive or something what she's trying to say to you. You think that maybe she wants you to sing one more time.
Oh, I'd be happy. I'll clear my throat and hopefully it doesn't sound like shit. Oh, it's not the best. Maybe it's because she's choked up with she's
Emotion.
trying not to.
She's choked up with tears of joy. And this time she smiles and she sings with you.
Yay! Alright, side quest complete.
She doesn't do a very good job.
I still praise her for it.
Like, her tune's okay, but she can't pronounce any of the words that you're saying.
I tell her to keep practicing like that and her voice will become beautiful. And I tell her that my name is Hester. Hester, if she never got.
And she points at herself and she says, Rainy.
Yep. Alrighty. Thank you.
And
leaves with a wink to her room.
on the next day, or maybe even later that day, you might see her come out of her room and maybe wander around the deck of the ship.
Oh, what about the others? I'm sure they have things they want to do.
Soak in the pool. Get to shore.
Live, not die.
Yeah, live not die. That's a good one.
I'm sure you guys have come up with ways to pass the time stuck in a barrel with each other.
They're singing things like row, row, row your boat, you know? How they do that out of sync
Yeah.
kind of thing, yeah.
They're
The three
probably
of them, the
singing
dwarf
like
too.
3 million bottles of beer on the wall.
Oh, man.
Yeah, them and the other dwarf. By the end of this, they're going to be best friends with that dwarf.
It's true.
He's kind of off on his own. Ronnie and I are just hanging out.
Oh, his barrel's not allowed to be near yours. Ooh, I get it.
Pretty much.
Eventually, he moves over to become part of the conversations. Oh,
It's
I
an
forgot about
exclusive
this,
barrel
but
club.
sometime a couple of days prior, they would have had a memorial service for all who died and put the captain and the other dwarf out to sea for a memorial service. They're now retired.
Yeah. Charlotte will attend that in black, of course.
I'll attend it in my
Oh, you gotta
tub.
dress for everything, Charlotte.
Don't you?
I have this dress and the one you gave.
Dear. We're going to France. Perhaps you'll enjoy the joy of fashion.
You know what? I would like to. Only because I haven't had that opportunity before. I've washed this thing, and she like pulls on like the thing she's wearing. Like I've washed this more times than I can count.
Yes, I can tell.
So let's see. Who had my last roll? Charlotte, did you roll a D100?
No, but I can.
Go ahead and roll me a D100. Okay. Hester, go ahead and roll me profession. / wisdom. Hester. Did I DC?
No.
I can hear you.
Okay. Let's move this to Ron. You're supervising this time. Go ahead and roll me a profession / wisdom.
All right, what kind of fun is in store now?
Better than I did, I think.
Well, you're delayed for another day, but you managed to get to a coastal city of France. And I don't have a map prepared for you right now, but you are on the river that will lead to Paris. You're at the mouth of that river
Okay.
when you come into port. Let's see. What's the city? You are in this city. I don't know how to pronounce French things, so yeah.
Let
You're there.
Shit, I can't even remember how they pronounced V's. I think it's the same. That would be Le Havre. Le Havre.
Le Havre.
What is this? What language is it?
French.
Oh yeah, I don't know how to speak. Who's saying that?
So you're there. And you successfully make it without any other incursion. However, you still have some slimy people with you.
Yeah, about that. I guess we're just gonna take you in barrel.
Does your familiar ever tell you about, like, the info he knows? Because obviously he can't tell Charlotte, so Charlotte has no idea that he's, like, come to the conclusion,
Yeah, like
that
he's kind of
cast the
like
spell.
delivering it to her, and yeah, he's delivering it to her in like in bits and pieces about like what he thinks he'll be able to like get from like their patron, and she's been listening in on it and talking to him with her feral speech.
But it probably, like,
So like yeah, by
Also-
now,
requires, like, next level or something.
yeah, so she knows that what he means is that they have to get stronger in order for her to be able to weave the magic like he's telling her.
Yeah. And you share that with Charlotte at all at some point?
Yeah, I do share that with you eventually. That
Okay.
it's a little frustrating, but I should be able to do this when we get a little more. I get a little more experience with magic.
Well, that's good. I mean, what are we gonna do?
And she kind of practices it.
We'll have to,
Yeah.
like, disguise. I mean, when we're healing the dwarf or something. He's been making good friends with Lee, so maybe, I don't know.
Hey, do you think they can breathe water?
We could always find out.
It's a good question.
I tell you, it might be fun to find out.
I'll do the honors if you want me to.
All right, yeah, I dare you.
Oh, this is a dare now. Actually, Charlotte's like, I'm not even sure how I can force them underwater. But we could always just ask.
We can just put a thing on the fill up the barrel, and we'll put a thing on it. And then if they struggle, we'll let them.
Oh my god.
It does sound fun, but probably not the best method.
She smiles and says, "Ah, I know." But it made you smile.
That's true. It did. Let's go find out.
All right. Me and Charlotte embark on an epic quest to see if the fish people can, the people turning into fishes can breathe water.
If you guys can breathe underwater right now. You'll probably ask Lee, since he's pretty talkative.
Sure, I'll try and breathe underwater.
He's willing too. That's good.
I suppose it's for science.
For science. Something Galarian doesn't. Well, we're not on Galarian. We're on Earth. I guess that would be an Earth kind of thing to say.
We kind of do science. At least I do with my alchemy. It's like chemistry.
It's a magical science.
Yeah.
So, when you try to breathe underwater,
Yeah.
water starts filling your lungs. And it is incredibly unpleasant.
I mean, okay, hang on. Whoa. It's not like I'm actually trying to, like, go underwater with my whole head and, like, suck in and see if I can fill my lungs with water. I would have to, like, see if my skin, if I have, like, gills somewhere or something that would just suck in the water automatically.
Well, you don't have those things.
Okay, then I would get in the water and be like, well, I don't have gills, it doesn't work. I'm not, like, trying to drink water and have it go down the air pipe. I don't even know, can you even do that? Like, that sounds hard. I guess you just breathe in.
It's called drowning.
Yes,
Yeah,
people
I
can
guess you just
survive
breathe
drowning. It hurts, though. It really does hurt.
I'm sure it does.
I'm sure you've snorted some sort of liquid up your nose accidentally. You know that pain you felt?
Yeah, it hurts.
Yeah, just times
yeah.
that by 10 or some shit. Well, yeah, if
Awful.
Lee's, smart enough to, like, recognize that it's probably not gonna work and he doesn't actually attempt to do it, then, we are content. Well, at least Charlotte's content with that. It doesn't seem like it.
We'll mark that down as a no. So I tell Charlotte then, X the idea of just keeping them in the barrels and rolling them along.
Yeah. Probably not gonna work.
Maybe we just put like a bunch of fish in there with them, and we could like transport it like that. They'll
Well,
think
what
we're,
if
like selling fish.
we just get
Maybe-
wet rags and wrap them around their... Well, I don't know. Can we just leave them on the
Hey,
boat? Is the boat
Charlotte?
staying here?
Maybe we could have a place at least to keep them. Have you noticed that Rainy has been looking a little bit chipper the past like day?
No, I haven't.
Well, she had.
Oh. Good for her.
That's what I've been doing the past couple of nights. Is singing to her, and I think it's finally broken through.
Oh,
But maybe you can talk to her in French. I think that's the only thing she speaks. If maybe we could, like, I don't know, like stay with her mother or something.
isn't that a little intrusive?
Well, I mean, I have no other idea where we're gonna keep these 3 fish dudes.
Well, I mean, 2 of them are technically only our responsibility.
Well, 2 fish dudes.
This boat no longer has a captain. Why don't we just leave him on the boat? Or just... I don't know.
I guess we could. I guess we could ask Morgan.
We should probably just sleep and think on it. Perhaps an idea will come to us in the morning.
Yeah, maybe. Hey, what about that guy that's the cook or whatever? Didn't you guys say you like had run into him before, and you told me that he was a scumbag?
A baseball player? Yeah.
Has he been doing anything suspicious? Has anybody like seen him like throughout the time we've been on this boat?
Honestly, I'm so over it. I don't know. Perhaps he will recognize the consequences of doing magic, if that's what you're implying after the example I set the other day.
Nah, maybe. Anyway, how's Isaiah doing? How you doing, Isaiah?
Doing alright.
Just alright. You got any
I was
ideas on
fortunate
what
to
do
not
with-
get hit by that, any of those creatures, so I didn't, that's why, even though I was fighting them and armed combat.
Well, got any ideas what we can do with them?
Hmm. Not really. I don't know anybody here in town,
Well, neither do I. So that makes two of
and I don't even speak the language either. So
me either.
Okay, I'll go talk
You know,
to
Charlotte,
the
you better
girl.
start teaching me French.
We can do that too. It's a lovely language.
I hear it's similar to Spanish.
There are similar things, but sounds are different.
oh man.
If you can roll those R's, they do like to.
Oh yeah, I've been doing
Someone
that
just
since I
sent
was
me
since I was little.
the link for the next Forza Horizon 3 expansion. Alright, sorry.
I'm gonna go over here with the guys and sing their weird like bottles of beer song with.
Okay.
Lee's just I don't know how much alcohol's on the ship, but I'm drinking it, whatever we have. And just like I don't want to be a fish person.
You're gonna
Oh
turn
my
into
god, I
one.
can't believe I'm turning into a fish. I need to drink the fishiness away. That's pretty much what you get out of Lee when you come over and hang out. You're kind of surprised he hasn't drowned in the tub based on how intoxicated he is.
I tell him your beard must look like shit by now.
Uh, probably.
I mean, I think that's what would happen to my hair if it was just constantly in salt water.
I mean, I don't know how much my body's like changed to adapt to it. Maybe I have fish hair now. Do fishes have hair? I guess no fish have hair,
No,
right?
they have scales.
Dang, yeah, this hair thing is not going well. The beard. It's pretty roughly, toughly.
Perhaps you start losing some
No,
of your
don't say it.
beard.
Don't say it. No, definitely not. Definitely not happening.
You feel like you see more strands of it in the water than you normally do when you bathe yourself.
I'm so sad.
Well, yep. Other than that, I just bond with the guys here.
Okay. I think this might be a decent place to end session. And you guys can think on how you want to deal with your slime men.
But we're gonna
Yeah,
take them with us.
we got like a month to think about it. Are we taking them with them, or are we just gonna let them embrace their new lives as sea people?
Oh
Hester
my
thinks we should
god.
take them with us. Okay, look. I tell Isaiah, Rodney, and Lee that, listen, Paco told me that when I get strong enough, I'll be able to cure you.
Charlotte backs that up with truth. She found a spell. Charlotte can't cast it, but apparently she can.
I don't pretend to understand how my magic works. All I know is that I talk to my lizard, and he gets his information from God, and then I can do it.
Charlotte rolls her eyes when she says God.
Well, okay then.
Okay. I'm turning into a fish. I don't want
Worst
to be a
comes to
fish.
worst.
Rodney's like, "I'll maybe I should have just let the thing kill me."
Yep.
It
That's what Lee's thinking
would
too.
have been better than being a fish person.
Yeah, no fish. Fish bad.
So, the good news is you're on a river. It goes all the way to one of the cities that you need to get to.
So I have plenty of access to water.
Yeah, we can just swim there, or you guys can. I'll take a boat.
Well, perhaps we'll have this resolved before we get to land. Maybe.
Oh, you've already made it.
Yeah, we're there already. We're at the harbor. He said the name of it. I already forgot it though.
If it's a
in
river.
chat.
I mean, unless you guys want to hang out in France for a little while.
I mean, we need to go to Paris.
Is that his
For the-
destination? Is Paris?
That's well, one of the places is Paris, and then the other one is
Well, you have time to check in for your school, don't you? So we don't have to go there right away.
Yeah, Paris is on the way anyway.
Yeah, so, okay, yeah. Paris would be our first stop.
So if we only spend hopefully a few days here, it won't matter.
So, Lee, the next time that you go to get some alcohol, and maybe you go and you look through some of your stuff too, you notice
Oh no.
that your bags are moving and vibrating.
Whoa.
So I'll
No, we're not allowed to
Open
end
the
this on a
bag.
cliffhanger again.
and see that the crystals are all vibrating, or the red crystal is the Paris one? I don't remember. I'm not at my computer.
The purple one, the Paris one,
Oh.
yeah.
The purple one is all light and vibrating, and I'm like, oh my god, guys, we must be getting close.
Oh.
And yes, but the other ones are also like magnets of similar polarity being forced away from it as much as your bag can take.
Okay. I guess I'll just give the other ones to someone else to hold on to. What do you think, Charlotte? You know about this magic stuff.
What? I mean, is it obviously disturbing to where people can see this situation happening?
Well, I call you to wherever my bags are, like, I don't know, in a private area, and show you.
Right, but I'm asking Mantis, is this like a problem if we take this bag into public? Is it like vibrating and making noise to where people are gonna notice this?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
when he removes the glowy vibrating orb and he moves it away from them, the rest of them, they seem
good?
to calm down while his orb still vibrates somewhat, but it's not as violent as it was before, but it is still vibrating slightly and glowing.
Here, give me the others, or give me the vibrating one, whichever. Let's separate them.
I'll give you the one that's all glowy vibrating because I don't want to have the magic thing with me. Like how it's all scary. I don't understand it. I'll keep the passive ones.
Okay. Then I'll take that one and put it in my own bag. If I have like cloth or anything, I'll start wrapping it around, cloth around it, perhaps to like, I don't know, dull it down a little bit.
I'm sure you can figure something out.
I'm yawning so much.
And I'll leave you with that.
T2.